intellectual work. You ain't got no sense of show feelings get hurt. The thing go bananas for certain. Like sure, it's okay when you pull up stairs. About to make a believer. You feel like right now, I heard go like a winner. Do you get what I'm saying? Education, no one put entertainment. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, nice then, tell a friend, tell a friend, nice then, tell a friend, we going in, nice then, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, going in. So much information these niggas are ready for what they get caught slipping at. From biblical sense that they draw. So right now, how would you enjoy your draw? Do you feel what I'm saying? Education, no one pure entertainment. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, nice then, nice then, tell a friend, tell a friend, nice then, nice then, tell a friend, we going in, nice then, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, we going in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Lions Den on Facebook. You'll find them at Lions Den, the Lions Den, the Lions Den HQ. Also, check them out on YouTube. The YouTube channel is the Lions Den. Tap in. This is going in. Get that move that I told you, the one thing right there, JJ. Get it on their ass. Hey! Check it out.
Can't hear me. All right, welcome to the Lions Den. Let me start that over, man. My name is JJ7000, the most feared debater on this goddamn planet. Sit your ass down, because I know you can't stand it. That's right. Yeah, I had to unmute myself. I'm already talking to myself. Shout out to Blue, Blizzak, Matthew Menard in the building, the rest of the guys peeking around in the bushes, all my ops. I know, we see you in the bushes. Y'all see the title. Jose Vega talking about the Native Americans are the true Israelites. I mean, this guy's a new race every couple of months. At first he was a Puerto Rican. Then a couple of months go by, then he's a Mexican. Now he's claiming to be Tonto from the tribal goddamn Gad, some goddamn way, man. I mean, it just make up shit as it go, man. This shit getting bad, bro. I'm about tired of it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my war chief, Mandika Mali Zaquan 6000 in the building. You know, we got a couple of debates signed up. You know, this Friday will be the Lions Den and what's that? I forgot the name of the brother podcast. But anyway, hey, he will be taking on my main guy Cedric Ortega, the goddamn Lions Den champion. You hear me? They will be getting in the ring, super wavy, shiny. Is the Bible an anti-African book? That will be the title for discussion Friday. And then Saturday, the most feared debater on this goddamn planet will be getting back in the ring, whooping ass and taking names and putting pelts on the wall. You hear me? You see what I did to them other guys? I beat Polite. I beat Tazari out 3 times. Black Jesus So twice. Judah Nazareth, I beat the likes of the Paz and the goddamn Pro Israel ones and the Jeremiah, please say the Yard. And the little fellas like Zion Ward, Corey got TKO Dawson, and the rest of the rookies. You know who you are. You're on my wall. It's Pelps. Now I got to put another Pelp on my wall. This goddamn racist Jose goddamn Misery Vega, whatever he calling himself now. You next. You're sitting up there making up stuff, talking about the land of Israel is in America, the Egypt is in America, the Tower of Babel's in America, goddamn Assyria, Babylon. I said, what the hell is this? Hey, I had to look around and see if I was getting pumped. Is Ashton Kutcher going to jump out the damn closet? What the hell going on? You hear me, ladies and gentlemen? This shit is getting out of hand. You know, I don't know what's wrong with these people coming over here messing with us. They're going to learn. It seems like they would learn from the last people I beat. You see what I did to Cesario? He dare not get in the ring with me ever again in this goddamn leather chaps wearing life. You hear me, y'all? Anyway, let's get to the meat and potatoes, man. You know, I did a little preliminary on Super Wavy Shawnee's platform, man. This Jose Vega guy, man, sitting up there lying to the people. Yeah, it's an old topic, Matthew Menard. We you know, but hey, man, sometimes these dudes pop out. And shout out to my queen, my wife, Miss Jenny Hayes. You know, I see you, girl, peeking around over there. You're right over there in the bed waving at me right now. I see you. I see you, queen. That's right. Daddy gonna be here in a minute trying to make some babies. I may be 53. I still gonna pop them out. You hear me? And damn it. Hey, the JJ7000 will never die. I got 4 or 5 kids right now, 6 grandchildren. The legend will live on forever. They'll also be most feared debaters on this planet as well. That's right. But let's get back. Enough about me, man. Let's get into these pseudos. Shout out to the Lions Den champion, Soldier K9. Shout out to the Lions Den discussion champion. I'm talking about my war chief, Apostle Zaquan, aka Mandika Mali Zaquan 6000. You hear me? We got something in the making with Apostle. Will be defending his belt against Elder Sarnetta, Mandika Mali Netta 6000. You know, he became a Mali too. So, you know, it's a battle of the Malis. The Geritol League. Which one of these old guys will come out on top? Fizzle up like that Alka-Seltzer when they put their teeth in the water. You hear me? The battle of the Geritol Championship will be on the line. That's right. Battle of the old guys. Yeah. We got to get a league for them too, man. You can't leave the old guys out, man. Shit. You know, them the elders. Anyway, let's go ahead and look and see what's going on with some of this information, man, with some of these guys, man. I don't know why they come over here messing with us. You know what I'm saying? I see you, Blue. Yeah, man. I don't know why they come over here messing with us, man. Now look at this. Hold up. Let's see. Let's get into it, man. Hold up. Hold up real quick. Real quick. Hey, I got to give a shout out to my champ. You know what I'm saying? Pseudo Killers on deck. You know, Pseudo Killers on deck. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this going real quick. Then we're going to get to the meat and potatoes. Yeah. Hold up. Uh-oh. Let me see.
Playing with y'all, pseudo.
How does
Pseudo killers.
Pseudo Killers.
Pseudo killers. Pseudo killers. I'm a pseudo killer nigga, and I'm coming for your head. Holding niggas up kind of butt for the pseudo shit they said. Ain't no more running, nigga, I'm gunning for your head. I'm a boogeyman for these pseudos, I'm gonna leave these shit bad. Pseudo killers. Pseudo killers. Pseudo killers. Pseudo killers. I'm tired of all this talking. Niggas running their mouth. Big chest on platform, begging for some clout. Niggas ain't doing nothing, only scream and shout. It's a first round KO, I'ma knock these niggas out. Pseudo killers. Pseudo killers. Pseudo killers. Pseudo killers.
Ain't no more running, you heard what he said. Source reference scholarship, leave pseudos dead. 7,000 the lion coming out the jungle, coming off that top rope, king of the royal rumble. This scholarship's vanilla. Been digging Riley running with the motherfuckers. Hey, now you a goof. Tore a nice you. Got up here, running my archaeological proof. Pseudo killers.
I'm a pseudo killer nigga, and I'm coming through your head. All the niggas are kind of bug for the pseudo shit that they say. I'm a pseudo killer. I'm a pseudo killer. Ain't no more running, nigga, I'm gonna fool your head. I'm a boogeyman to the pseudos. I'm a lead these red pseudo killer. Kill up, kill up, kill up. Pseudo killer. Pseudo killer. Pseudo.
Yeah. Pseudo killers in the building. We got one more for y'all. Go get Blue subscribe. Go ahead, Blue.
I feel the unholy spirit when it's moving through. Dark side, clearing up all the lies in the rumors too. Dark side. You say you want my life, you gotta fight me first. Dark side. Come outside round here, there's nothing like church. Dark side, come and get this life. They talked about Jesus, give them something to Babylon. Just know my whole team is battle tested and battle strong. One world speaking that Tower Babel tongue. Cold Hammurabi thinking ancient Babylon. No pun intended, Reaganomics had us under avalanche. We took off like a rocket, they was praying we could never launch into the upper echelon. You can never be yourself. Every day is Comic-Con, fast money Ramadan. Who collected Comic-Con? Cold check my vital signs. Motel 6 float. Woke up with the brightest mind. Out of sight, out an idle mind. They hate it when you idolize. We living in the final times. Guess you Ellen colorblind. Spirit when it's moving through. Dark side. Clearing up all the lies in the rumors too. Dark side. You say you want my life, you gotta fight me first. Dark side. Come outside round here, there's nothing like church. Dark side, come and get this life. Put my soul on the altar, I never offer a sacrifice. The blood that we need for the lamb ain't never acting right. I take my path tonight, knowing that I might have to fight. I probably grab a knife and a 9. I guess I'm packing light, focus on the now, just as much as the afterlife. I recognize the spirit is only taking up half the fight. Stairway to heaven, he won't make it up half a flight. He working, making bacon bits, probably out on the Sabbath night. Shoot for the moon, hoping to hit a satellite. You can ask them why when they see me, they call on Adonai. When we both know at the most he telling you half a lie. Feel the transition begin to happen when passing time. I came back in the sky just like an astronaut to say you selling Africans out. See you and asking Mike, and it's sad to say they really had it bad for Christ. And I hear the Habasha thinking they are the half spirit when it's moving through. Dark side, clearing up all the lies and the rumors too. Dark side, you say you want my life, you gotta fight me first. Dark side, come outside round here, there's nothing like church. Dark side, come and get this life.
Yeah, shout out to Blue. Shout out to Soldier K9 in the building. Neo Love, all the artists out there that's putting in that work, putting out that good music. You know what I'm saying, man? You know. But let's get to this, man. Hold up. Let me stop sharing. Yeah, we finna get into the meat and potatoes. You know, the meat and the goddamn potatoes, man. You know. Shout out to SMH369 in the building, my queen, Jenny Hayes. I love you, girl. I see you peeking around at you, man. You know, making sure I'm looking fresh for you. You know, got the bling on. You know, 7 diamonds for 7,000. You know what I'm saying? I ain't playing with y'all, man. Shit. But anyway, yeah, man. I got some light work to take care of, man. You know, We got shout out to Victor Emerson Word. I see you. But we got these guys running around here. They come up with new doctrines every year, man. Shit. So let's get to it, man. Let's get to it, man. Let me show you what you might well don't even show up for the debate. I beat him up so bad preliminary. Hey, he started calling me a black Canaanite dog. I told y'all he was racist. I told him. I told everybody he was racist. He ain't changed. But that's what's happening to you when you get beat up. They got to resort to shit like that. Let's go ahead and check it out. Before we do that, man, hold up. Let me show y'all something just so y'all can be ahead of the game real quick. Now, this guy's running around here talking about Egypt is in America, Israel is in America, Babylon is in America, Greece is in America, Rome is in America, Israel, the Nile River is in America. I mean, this shit's got to stop. It's got to stop, man. If y'all want to see the full video of me and Vega's preliminary, you go over to Super Wavy Shawnee's channel. His new channel, young brother doing pretty good over there. We working together with Bars Reloaded. You know what I'm saying? The Lions Den is doing what we do. Let me tell you something, Sister Karima. I am the face of the Lions Den. Don't you ever think that you are. She run around here trying to take something that's mine that I created. No, you created Black Beauty Inc., which nobody heard of it. Because you know why? You beef with everybody, so you don't get up out of the goddamn fishbowl. See, JJ can beef with people, but I learned how to forgive. I don't forget, but I learned how to forgive for business reasons. So all of us as debaters, we can go to different platforms and work together. Your problem is you got new debaters, but guess what, Karima? They're going to be stuck over there in that little small fishbowl of yours, which I created. I just asked you to create the goddamn YouTube channel for me. Use my technical person. But now you want to take over that like you come up with something. Everybody know when they think of Lions, they don't think of you. You don't debate. You don't do goddamn presentations. Look. I brought you into the Lions Den, Karima. What the hell's wrong with you? I'm talking about your new team. Come on, man. I'm gonna leave that alone though. All right, let's get to this, y'all. Hold up. Let's get to this. Q like when I say that. Hey, what's up, Q? Hey, I heard Sister Genesis said, man, she got some work for you, Q. I'm just letting you know. I see Professor X in the chat. Hey, Sister Professor X, when we gonna get you in the ring? It's about time for you to go and get you some debates in here. Q funny as hell. But anyway, yeah. Q, hey, Sister Genesis, man, hey, bro, don't take her lightly. That's coming up, man. We got Brother Cube assigned the debate. That will be on Sunday the TV outside of Cube versus Sister Genesis. Got me over here stuttering, y'all. Goddamn. No, I'm getting old. Yeah, that's going to be a powerful debate. Are we monkeys? I guess that's how the title on. Yeah. Are humans, wait. Q, put the goddamn title in there. Shit, I don't mess it up. Hey, what somebody say? What Dolphins do today? My Bears. Man, come on, man. The Bears. I know, bro. Hey, Chicago. Is that E-Bizzle? E-Bizzle. If that's E-Bizzle, bro, I don't even watch them no more, man. Ever since that Hail Mary, that I said, man, this shit rigged, bro. That Hail Mary play that about 4 weeks ago. I ain't watched the Bears since, bro. Something ain't right with this. Something ain't right. Then the kicker missing stuff at the end of the game. I'm like, man, something ain't right. So I think they should have kept Justin Fields and built around him, man. But that's just me. They supposed to know a little bit more than what I know. Oh yeah, are humans monkeys? Yeah, that Hail Mary was crazy, Q. Yeah, that shit was crazy. Are humans monkeys? Q was a crafty veteran. We going against a new debater. Sister Genesis, she had her first debate about 2 months ago when she beat the shit out of Devion from a tour night. Just beat the dog shit out of that guy, man. God damn. She beat the dog shit out of Devion, but he's a little Judah Nazareth type. What do you expect? Congratulations on your victory over there, Sister Genesis. Now, don't take Cube lightly. He's a little bit more seasoned veteran. As a matter of fact, Cube beat Devion. Both of y'all have slapped up Devion, so now it's the battle of the Devion beaters. Cube beat him up. Sister Genesis beat him up. So I mean, goddamn, Devion, is you gonna win a debate? Shit. Anyway, let's go ahead. Now look, we're gonna get into this right here, man. Now look, Jose Vega talking about Israel is over here in America, Egypt, Babylon, Tim. I mean, just too much, man. This shit gotta stop. Look, so let's look. Let's see what Sebastian Cole twin got to say. This is like Sebastian Cole twin. Here we go.
You to do the heavy lifting with your crew. Thank you. First and foremost, the Mississippi River is the true Nile.
Now look at it. In Isaiah 11:15. She talking about the Mississippi River is the true Nile. I mean, come on, bro. What are we doing here? Let me turn it up. Hold up.
It says, and the Lord shall utterly destroy the tongue of the Egyptian sea. And not do this. But you know what does? The Mississippi. Second point. The Mississippi still runs through the ancient cities that it ran through in the beginning of time. Thebes, Cairo, and Memphis. You have been made to believe that we named our cities after modern-day Egypt, when in fact that is not true. Modern-day Egypt named its cities after our cities in ancient America, which is also ancient Egypt. And before this video gets too long, I'm just going to add in a final point. Did you know that the Americas have more pyramids than the entire planet combined? Yeah. We'll get to the Grand Canyon on the next video.
See what I'm talking about?
Yes, the lack of common sense and the lack of common education is at an all-time high as displayed on this video. So first, let me do a little bit of this heavy lifting that she claims, which is really light lifting if you're able to use common sense, common knowledge, and logic. The first thing that you want to understand is that the Mississippi River does not branch off into 7 different rivers. In order for the Mississippi River to branch off into 7 different rivers, that would mean, according to your Isaiah and according to your statement, that the Mississippi feeds 7 other rivers in order for it to branch off into 7 other rivers. Now, when you point out the rivers that you claim, for instance, the Red Sea River, the Tennessee River, the Ohio River, the Missouri River, guess what they all do? They all feed into the Mississippi River. You see, the Mississippi River flows south, and all those rivers that are north of the Mississippi are feeding into it. I recently was at the Tennessee River. It flows into not even the Mississippi, actually. It flows into the Ohio River, and then from the Ohio River, it flows into the Mississippi River, meaning that it feeds the Mississippi River, meaning that the Mississippi River is a branch off of the Ohio.
Hey, Q, yeah, that's Sebastian Cole. Look, I didn't beat the guy so goddamn bad. He didn't change his. Look, he don't even sing R&B no more, y'all. He just switched over to country music, then changed his whole vocal cord vernacular. He used to have a deeper voice. Now he done changed his name to Pink Beard. I mean, we know it's you, Sebastian. Ain't no hiding from JJ. I'm gonna leave you alone. I ain't gonna beat you up in no more debates. But this new identity, you got to stop this, man. Shit. I mean, yeah, he done went into deep hiding. Think I was gonna find out that's him. Yeah, that's him, Q. Come on, man. He got a whole different vibe. Pink beard. Let me get Marcus on the phone. This got to stop. I mean, they doing. Cat Williams right. The year 2024, man. A lot of things is happening. Yeah. Open the Knowledge. Hey, man, y'all subscribe to Open the Knowledge channel, man. That's where all the Aboriginals at. They hang out over there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, look at Pink Beard. That's you. Trying to change his whole vernacular. How he used to talk with a deep voice. Now I done beat him so bad. He trying to, lighten it up, soprano style over there singing country music. That's Pink Beard. That's him. We know it's you, nigga. You know, goddamn, I didn't mean to do you like that. Shit. But go ahead, teach.
River. It's a branch off of the Missouri River. It's a branch off of the Red River. So no, the Mississippi River flows south. So therefore, it cannot create those other rivers. Those rivers create the Mississippi River. Now, if you want to understand why the Nile River today does not branch off into 7 rivers, well, in the time frame of Herodotus that he explained in his book Histories, the Nile Delta has been artificially dammed up. It has been artificially irrigated. So therefore, the terrain of the Nile River today is absolutely nothing like the Nile River was in ancient times, when your so-called book of Isaiah would have been written in around that 5th, 6th century BCE. So let's look at what historians during that time frame said about the Nile River. So according to Strabo, the Nile, as it enters Egypt, divides itself into 7 streams and forms the delta. The streams are 7 in number. Pliny, in natural history, we're talking 2nd century, the river Nile, after flowing through the length of Egypt, divides into 7 different channels, which forms the delta. Now that might have been a little too European for you. So what the PSEUDO text says, which is an Egyptian text, the Nile divides into 7 mouths, enriching the land with its waters, bringing prosperity to the fields and the life of the people. The Shabaka stone, another Egyptian artifact. The river, with its 7-fold flow, nurtures the land and its people, bestowed by the gods to ensure abundance and fertility. And just so that you have even more understanding of it, the hieroglyphs and the papyri demonstrates that in the time of King Ptolemy, which would have been after Alexander the Great had conquered Egypt, they said that the canals and the branches of the Nile River are maintained to ensure that the fields receive water, thus guaranteeing the prosperity of Egypt. They built dams and canals in order to irrigate the land. So therefore, these kings have changed the way the Nile Delta looks like over centuries, and those things still have been in place. But this is a list of the 7 historical rivers that flowed from the Nile in ancient times. This is what those writers would have been thinking about, would have seen as far as what was going on in Egypt and in that Nile Delta. Take your time, pause the video and go and research each one of these, and you'll find that in ancient times, at the time frame of these writings, that's what the river looked like. Now, the lunacy of the other statement is the fact that the cities of Memphis and Cairo and Thebes were originally named in ancient times in America, when we have absolutely all the proof in the world that the Choctaw and the Chickasaw tribes that migrated and came into the Mississippi Valley region, who were the original settlers of that land, never named it Memphis, Thebes, or Cairo. These were names that was given to this land by Europeans from France and Spain, who in their conquering of this land and taking of this land, seeing the Mississippi River as a similarity to the Nile, decided that they was going to name those cities after these Egyptian cities. You're basing the fact that there are more pyramids in America than there are in any other place of the world. Well, America is vastly larger than those places in most countries in the world. And during the time frame that people were building memorials and homes and gathering places out of earthen material, the most common shape is a pyramid. That is why you see them all over the world, because if you give any kid blocks and they build a building, more often than not, they're going to build a pyramid. It is only through modern times that we started building things more straight up. I would say from the medieval times up until today, we've started building things more straight up or in other shapes. But for the majority of the people around the world, they built pyramids. It has absolutely nothing to do with your Bible.
Right.
Where all of this comes from is the fact that there is this group of black people in America who try their best to separate themselves from Africa, separate themselves from the primary heredity that they have. For whatever reason of shame or guilt or embarrassment that they have because of the transatlantic slave trade, they try to separate themselves and claim that they were already here. Sure, I got a few people in my family heritage that were Choctaw and Chickasaw and Creek. But the overwhelming majority of my heredity comes from Africa. And regardless of what they went through, I'm damn proud of what they were able to survive through and continue to elevate themselves to not give up and quit. I don't kick their experience to the curb and treat it as if I don't want to be a part of it, because I'm damn proud of my ancestors. And I've already debunked the whole Grand Canyon video in a previous video.
Not the Grand Canyon.
An Arizona newspaper with a slow news week created a hoax. And that's all it's ever been, a hoax.
Oh, man.
But y'all remember, you got to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is not
Peace, Pink Beard.
Good journey, good vibration.
Sebastian came hard with that one, man. Hey, I beat that guy so bad he changed his whole identity. You hear me? Hey, open the knowledge. You get up here for a minute, man. Shit. You got some explaining to do. Let me send the link. Open the knowledge. We want to know. You talking about some goddamn Israel over here in Egypt. Hey, come on, man. What's up, Christopher the Lawful? Let me get up before we get on to this preliminary ask when I put on Jose Vega. I need my open analysis. Go on, jump up here, man. He the leader of the Aboriginal movement nowadays. Yeah. Hold up. He's a new leader. He up there with Top Cat and all them guys. Is it showing? Yeah. Hey. Did y'all see what I did to Pink Beard? Hey. It used to be Sebastian Cole. I beat that boy so bad he didn't change his whole look. Look. He stopped singing R&B, went to country, and dyed his beard pink. Hey, what's up? Open the knowledge, my how you doing, my dear brother? Hey, what you think about them Israelites? The Israelites over, they talking about Israel and America and Egypt over here. Hey, I blame you for all this, man. You and Top Cat.
Nah. Actually, when it come down to that, dog, we destroyed the 12 tribes on too.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to say we the people that left from over here and went over there and created them, now that's them boys teaching. But I don't teach that because I'm not too well versed in that, and I'm not saying I don't believe it. Now, I have found traces of places, and I do got some research of places that has been colonized by American Indians.
Yeah, but I get that part, but I'm trying to figure out. They talking about Egypt over here, Israel, Babylon, Persia, god dang it, Assyria, Greece, Rome. I mean, what are we doing here, man?
Now, they talking about that. They talking about that damn exotic map, man.
That old ass map.
That exotic map where names was older, but you know what I mean? I don't teach that. I don't teach that at all. You know what I mean? I don't even teach that Native American shit. I'm American Indian from the jump.
Okay, now wait a minute. Now tell the audience what's the difference. Native American, American Indian. Come on, give us some.
Well, at one time frame, they was calling us the natives of America.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Until it got used for white people first. So the white people started using the name Native American when all the Germans and shit like that started coming over here. So they had beef with the motherfuckers that they was bringing over here. So they was calling themselves Native Americans. That's when the American Indians left that shit alone. Separation right there. Then after that, now you see you got this group of people that goes to school and gets indoctrinated. Now they come out Native Americans, but you notice they don't carry Native American Indians.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big difference, bro. They'll tell you where they came from. All you gotta do is ask them. They tell you where their story came from.
Yeah.
You don't got the same story.
Right. So now we have Hebrew Israelites, or so-called Hebrew Israelites, is saying that only the Native Americans are. Well, this I don't know if he's Puerto Rican, Mexican, but he changed up all the time. So now he's claiming to be a Native American, and he's saying that they are the true Israelites, which I know that ain't your paradigm, but he's saying that Israel, Egypt, Babylon, Tower Babel, Syria, the Nile River, and all this is over here.
Damn. That's a lot.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, JJ, everything I love, bro. That's a lot.
They doing too much.
Reaching like a motherfucker. Yeah, damn, I don't get into all that reaching shit. You know what I mean? They reaching like a motherfucker.
They ain't reaching. They gonna eat Bizzle. What's up, eat Bizzle? Shot time,
man.
Man.
What's up with y'all good brothers, man? Look, I wanted to ask OTK, and no disrespect, JJ, what's good, bro? I wanted to ask OTK, when did the Germans get out here?
All right. So the first set of Germans started coming underneath pilgrimage. They didn't have the name.
What you mean by that? What you mean?
Okay, so 1600s was their first pilgrimage over here. They got kicked out. They got kicked out because of their religious ways. This is what you part of the Protestant movement. Okay, so they got kicked out just like everybody else got kicked out of fucking England. Get y'all ass up out of here. They was kicking motherfuckers out left and right. You know what I'm saying? So they got here. When they got here, that was the first set. But they didn't claim themselves as Germans then. You understand what I'm saying? So now the second wave of them will be after the war. World War
you talking about World War II?
World 1 and 2.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? That's when you see your boy Eisenhower start letting them boys come across it. So now at that same time, this is when you see the American English language get stretched out. You see what I'm saying? Now you start seeing Germanic words getting added into the English vernacular. You see what I'm saying? See, it ain't easy to trace, bro. I do research, bro. It ain't easy to trace. You follow wars. Wars will tell you damn near everything you need to know about who the people is and where they went at. But yeah, we had a heavy influx. So at this time, you talking about damn near what? How much was it? 10,000 people a month that was coming through Ellis Island?
Yeah.
So the first ones that was already here, the first Europeans that was here, they was considering themselves the natives.
But when you say Europeans, I'm trying to figure out, because you know they all lumped all them inside, like Italians, Polish, and this and that. So was they calling Germans Europeans?
Yeah, yes, Germany would be a part of let me see. Yes, they will still be part of Europe. They will be in the European category at that time. Yes.
Okay.
Like the Irish and stuff like that, I think they excluded them. They was like niggas.
Right. Now I didn't never say what color these people was. That's why I just say European. You know what I'm saying? You got to do your homework. But these first ones, they was claiming that though. They was claiming the Native American first. So at the rise of all these Germans start coming across here, they was like, oh hell no, man. These people here got dysfunctions. They are incompetent. You know what I mean? So this is where you see the rise of eugenics, where they start giving out tests. so they can start breeding the perfect person, the perfect European. That was their whole thing, to make the perfect European. That ain't got shit to do with us. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we had a major influx, bro. Ellis Island, New York, 5 points, all that right there, dog. Major influx.
Yeah.
Mass immigration, dog. And it can be compared to the mass immigration that was coming through Florida at one time.
You talk about eugenics, that's going indigenous black man. That's what he loved to talk about that stuff right there, man.
Hey, Woods and Payne, the mound building civilization was not white people. Stop it.
Uh-oh.
You have
no. I told you, look. I told you.
Hey, listen, I stand on my shit. I ain't never changed. JJ, I ain't never changed, JJ. I ain't never changed, JJ.
No, hey, but you know, Wilson Payne don't believe that neither. He don't believe that. Yeah, Wilson Payne don't teach that. But he said in that OSP book,
the original mound builders. That's
that blue in
they
the
wouldn't
building,
even
dark side.
thought of.
Sick work, right?
It's good. Yeah, they wouldn't even thought of when the mounds was built.
Nah, they didn't even claim themselves to be white people. The name white didn't even exist at that time.
They weren't even here.
It wasn't being used, bro. Y'all gotta quit writing shit in the history like them, man. Stop that. So when you see a motherfucker talking and they be like, yo, the African Americans, how the fuck you gonna say these people are African Americans and then call them colored, then call them black? But you talking about years before these people was even called African American. That lets me know that they got added in. It was narrated. So you doing description. You ain't doing no different than what the census taker did. Looker shit. Not looker ship. Looker shit.
Yeah, you see what Wilson Payne said? They weren't
Yeah, he's
white.
saying that
they claimed they were white. Yeah.
What you mean as far as status?
They never claimed that too. He have to show me that too. 1790. Where at? Mm-hmm. You have to let me know.
Hold on, you saying how the mound builder? The mounds was built way before the 1700s.
Way before. You talking about BC times all the way into the AD times, but just chill out. And listen, man. Niggas really.
Yeah, that's before that even comes up as a status. So I don't even see how.
All right, hold up, y'all. We got a indigenous black man. We got a calling for San Quentin. Go ahead. Go ahead. We got 1 minute remaining on this call. Hold up.
What's going on, chat?
IBM.
Because I heard OTK trying to teach eugenics all of a sudden. And also misinforming the community. This is why I get kicked out of Top Cats and his channel and stuff like that. American is a name given by the colonizer. Indian is a name given by the colonizer. So you're calling yourself American Indian. If America and Africa both are named after colonizers, why would you call yourself either? But see, these smart guys come around.
Good questions. Good questions. Good question. But all three of your names are created by white man. Whoa, hold on. All three of your names, indigenous, black, and man, are constructed from the white man.
Like you can deal with this.
And then did you hear what he said? He said indigenous black man was created by the white man.
Now, IBM, real quick. Okay, my bad.
You're always trying to tell me what my name means. My name is honoring my African and Native American ancestors, young man. So why you try to put words in my mouth and speak?
And listen, what reservation you on? That's why you don't never come up on live panels and you always calling off somebody else's phone. What reservation you on? What reservation you on, bro? That's why you never can come up, and because some of the shit you be talking, you will be exposing your own tribal people. Who identity y'all took?
All right, come on, one at a time. He said, "What reservation you on, indigenous black man?"
What did he say?
He said, "What reservation you on?"
I don't need to own a reservation. I know that you lied to the people. There's a slave port down in South Carolina. Y'all sitting here saying that, oh, we didn't come from Africa. You got a slave port in your state.
Woo.
So you sitting here denying that there was any Africans coming over here.
No, I never said that. Whoa. You know, take your foot out your mouth, dog. You need to sit up. Hey, hold on. Whoa.
Slow down.
I can't let you lie on me, bro. I can't let you lie on me. Sit on your mouth real quick. Sit on your fucking mouth real quick. I never said that, bro. Yeah, I never said that. I said multiple times. I am in the state.
He went Top Cat. He got his own organization.
I rock with Top Cat. That's my dog, but we don't have to teach the same because I rock with him. Come on, man. I never said that. Why you bring Top Cat name up? Anyway, he's not here. Why you bring Top Cat name up? Come on, man. That sounds
okay, one at a time.
Shit, man. Hey, JJ, I'll holler at you, man. I ain't got no time for
no. Hold on. Don't leave. No, don't
I ain't talking to no nigga over no phone, man. I talk to women over the phone, not no other nigga. Fuck that shit, man. This nigga can't even get a fucking computer. He got what the fuck? Come on, man. Come on with that shit, dog. I done been watching y'all boys for damn near 2.5 years, JJ, and the same shit been going on with him since then. I just came into this shit in the YouTube and having my own show a year ago.
Yeah.
I'm up and running. What the heck? And you been out here? You got so much information. What is you doing to use it? What is you using with that information? Is you helping the youth? And if you is, applaud you. But is you showing that? Instead, you rather come and try to tear your own peoples down. I don't got no time for that, bro. I got no time for negative energy, bro.
I running off the gas, man.
Dog. I got no time for negative energy, bro.
Okay. Well, let's talk about something else.
With this weak doctrine.
Okay, we're gonna set something up with you in a discussion, man. What they say, disagree.
I don't even want to talk to them. Them niggas is fools.
All right, come on.
They ain't no different than the eugenics or uncle them talking that madness, causing division and separation. That's all it is.
All right. So I am mad said that this is the land of milk and honey. Now, what do you think about that opening knowledge? What do you think about that?
Where everybody trying to come at, my dog?
No, I'm asking you. Do you think this the?
I'm answering your question. Land, not the promised land, but the land. I don't get into all that promised land. I don't get into promised land, but yes, this is the land of milk and honey, brother. Yes, this is. Everybody trying to get here. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, this is.
Okay,
this
well, now, open the knowledge. All your ops coming after you now. Folk time you've been running now. You got some explaining to do. What's going on with that?
No, I think he talking about indigenous black man. I rock with. I ain't never had no problem with Kana about my American Indian stuff.
Indigenous black man. You didn't. Right. You ain't tell me about all this, and then you running from folks. Now I'm in here.
Ain't nobody. I be over on this chat. Like I said, talking smack. Like I said, because they don't even know half the stuff I'm talking about. And then later on, like I said, the 5 civilized tribes sold out all the Indians.
Okay.
Sold them all.
And you calling yourself a Native American? You replaced some of the people of the 5 civilized tribes.
Our people, our ancestors kept on getting pushed back further and further from the East Coast all the way to the middle of the country, all the way to the other side of California.
Let's just set it up, man. Let's just
whoa. He said set it up and did it.
Woo. I'm tired of talking. I can't talk to no nigga over the phone.
Straighten out his lies.
Well, tell him come on. Tell him come on, man. Anytime. But tell him bring his information now. Not his personal thoughts. Tell him bring his information.
What up, Q?
Chill out. All right.
Peace, y'all. Peace.
This is a hitman. Hold up. All right, we got Q.
Peace, brother. Peace, brother.
Hey, you in some goddamn trouble. My cousin looking for you. Hey, Dulcinea, and I got Sister Genesis looking for you. And they tired of this monkey business, man. You got some explaining to do, buddy.
Hey, tell him
outside the queue, man.
Tell him my office hours are from 9 to 5. My office hours are 9 to 5. Don't come to me.
Q,
Don't come to me
Q, that's
before
my
that.
dog. That's my dog.
Don't
Oh,
come to
that's
me
That's
funny.
before that. Don't come to me after that. And if you
Yeah.
want some work, the minimum wage is $7.15 an hour. You can get it.
Q
What's
got the
up, Q?
most logical explanation for that story.
Go ahead, Q.
His story, the way he got, makes it way. He
I'm
makes
just
sense with it,
I'm just
like
listening to
anybody
y'all,
else.
man. I'm just listening in.
Hey, Cube, I had a question for you, bro. Are bonobos and monkeys and gorillas, are they the same, bro?
At the species level, no. No, they're not the same at the species level. But when you get to the primate, the suborder, the infraorder, they are the same, yeah.
So what's the difference then? What you mean? What's the difference?
Well, the difference takes place when they begin to transition and begin to have different characteristics. So, if we look at say for example, the class level. So just to run it down real quick, so you understand, there's three
Run it
domains of
down,
life.
Q.
Yeah. So just so you understand really quick, excuse me. There's three domains of life. So within those three domains of life, we come out of eukaryota. And then that breaks down into a kingdom. Now we come from the kingdom Animalia, and then from that, our phylum is Chordata, and then from that, our class is a mammal. And I like to start at mammal, but sometimes you got to go back up to the top. But I like to start at mammal because most people would understand if I were to ask you, were you a mammal? What would your answer be? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, good. So now, once we get to the class level, which is mammalia, you would agree that you're a mammal. I would also say that I'm a mammal. But then when we go down to the order is primates. So that's where the contention begins to come in because a lot of people don't believe that they're primates, but they can go up one just one taxon level, which would be the class, and they would agree that they're mammals, but they wouldn't agree that they're primates. So that's
But
where it gets muddy for some people.
but how would you okay. So how would you differentiate how chimpanzees, how we have 98% the same DNA? So how would you change that then?
I don't understand the question. Like, why would I change
No,
it?
no, I'm saying we have the same DNA as a chimpanzee,
Uh-huh.
Mostly the same. Mostly the same.
right?
Hmm.
Right. So what's the difference between a bonobo, a gorilla, and a chimpanzee?
Well,
What
mainly,
would be the difference?
right, and then I'm gonna give you an example, but mainly is just their characteristics and some of the features that you may see on the outside. So, just for an example, so you can understand what I'm saying, uh, humans, every human that's alive today on Earth is 99.9% the same. But what's the biggest organ on the human body? The biggest organ,
Skin.
The bigger,
right? The
the bigger,
skin.
yeah, the skin, yeah.
Right. So even though all humans are 99.9% the same, we still have humans with different skin color. So
Hey, my
now when
wife,
you
my wife taught me that 2 days ago.
oh she did? That's what's up.
Yeah, she just said I taught you that. Yeah, she did.
Yeah, that's what's up. Because it's true. It's the biggest organ
No,
on the body.
I'm just asking Cube because I know he cold with it. I know he cold. The brother cold with it.
Yeah,
You
so
know,
so so when you look at chimpanzees, macaques, different monkeys and different other apes and things of that nature,
you
there's
good
different
open knowledge.
yeah, there's
Sorry,
different
Q. Go ahead.
there's different characteristics and things of that nature that may change. It may be things to our premolars, incisors. They some monkeys today they have tails, whereas other ones, such as ourselves, we don't have tails. It could be the homology when it comes to our feet, hands, um, things of that nature. So even though they're very close to us, we did diverge, but it does not mean that we aren't monkeys because every single chimpanzee, ape that's living today is also a monkey. So that's all it is. It ain't really that hard when you just kind of look at it scientifically. It's not.
Yeah. No, I hear you, bro. Yeah, I hear you. You know, I was just asking because I was looking at Jane. You know who Jane Goodall is?
Yeah, she lived
Yeah,
with the
man.
chimps, with the monkeys.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Baboon Bizzle, you cool with that nickname then? Since you...
Oh shit!
Hell no.
All right,
Y'all
then.
niggas crazy.
You trying to recruit these damn chimps out here, man.
But see, this is where it gets crazy though. Because see, like this. I'm gonna say this, we can get back to the other conversation. But
Right,
check this out. This is the crazy part though, because if I like just now when I asked Bizzle, are we mammals? He said yeah. So they agree with that part of science. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what comes before mammals?
Yeah. Hold up. So to get done, you guys.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
just a few more sentences. So if I ask, are we mammals? He said, yeah, we all would agree that we're mammals based on the characteristics that describe mammals. So now if I were to go up just one taxon level and I were to ask, well, okay, well, are we chordata? Well, what is chordata? Most people are familiar with that. Chordata is anything with a spinal cord. So you would say, yeah, we have to be chordata because we have spinal cords. So you would agree that you would agree that we're in the kingdom of Animalia. You would agree that we're chordata. You would agree that we're mammals. You would agree that we're primates. But then when I explained that, well, what comes out of mammalia is monkeys, and you don't have any apes 40 million years ago. They only arose 25 million years ago. You don't have any apes. So where did the apes come from? Did they just drop out of the sky? No, they had to come from those existing monkeys that were on the earth today. And one thing is that you cannot grow out of your phylogeny. You can never stop being a mammal. You can never stop being chordata unless you're born without a spinal cord. Unless you're born without breast, you could, of course, but that's not how it works.
All right, Q,
I gotta stop you right there.
Can the hitman get in?
Stop you right there.
Be calm, hitman.
I gotta stop you right there, Q.
Be calm, hitman, please. Let's keep it simple.
Listen. This nigga get long-winded. Don't cut me off.
All right, go ahead, man. Damn.
I heard Q on his show the other day say that he knows a couple of mammals that didn't have backbones. Yeah, this is Q talking. And then the guy corrected him. He said it all plain. He smoked a cigarette, acting like he knew exactly what he's talking about, like he's rambling right now, just running his mouth, lying, telling lies straight out of hell. But he said that the other day. There's a couple of mammals that don't have backbones. What mammals are they?
Hell no.
Answer that. But just like I said, Q, I don't even know why y'all keep on promoting this whack narrative. You lying to the people. You know what I'm saying? And the blind will follow behind and follow y'all to your demise, along with your the people that you so in love with, these racist scientists and their racist theories, and they following y'all straight to hell. So just keep on playing and acting like you know so much. You need to drop it, man. This been done with.
All right, let me just.
Can you respond? Come on, let's keep it simple. What?
All right, so what you have to
do? I'm trying to keep the peace.
Yeah, bad as a bitch, man.
Yeah,
I love that.
So here's the thing. So when you talking about what is a so what he's talking about is vertebrates versus animals who are invertebrates. So if you don't have a spinal cord, you are an invertebrate. That includes things such as mussels, snails, jellyfish, things of that nature. But what you don't have is mammals who don't have vertebrates.
What I was talking about was you said that mammals didn't have. You knew a couple of mammals that didn't have backbones. And these are racial classifications given by, if you look up the title mammal, the title mammal don't come until probably, 1700, 1800? I could be wrong. It might be earlier than that. Mm-hmm. But you sit here acting like these were racial classifications since Egypt. Nigga, get a grip. These are scientific racists who's creating these terms and weaponize them at the same time. Nigga, sit down and get a job.
All that All that
Hey, well,
shit.
hold on. Let me say this
Now,
one
Q
thing.
work from home, Indigenous.
Yeah, I got a job, but
shit.
that's cool. I don't got to respond to that part. But check this out. This is what I want to do. I want to call you, and I want to talk to you, and I want to show you how to get on the panel. No malice, no hating. You can still throw listen. You can still throw your insults, but I want you to throw the insults from the panel. So my question is, do you have a computer or a laptop to where I can show you how to get on the panel?
Yeah, you got one. Indigenous?
Yeah, I do fine. I got presentations from my first presentation debunking this BS was in 2020.
Hold on, brother. Do you have a computer? And if you do, will you allow me to show you how to get on the panel?
Hey, Q, hold up. Be quiet, man. JJ, did you know Cube in 2018?
Yeah, Q. What?
Hell no.
Yeah, I think I did because me and him tried.
Nah. I met you in like 2019, JJ. I met you in like 2019.
Oh, okay.
He was around for the first SVDL.
Okay, he met me in 2019.
Man. Just like I said, y'all SVDL wannabes over here trying to take over Sinetta, sounding retarded as hell, coming up with the same old arguments that got beat to death. We beat Uncle them to death on this, and now here you come with the retardation, and now all of a sudden you the monkey man.
Yeah, he the king of the monkeys, man.
Okay, but hold on. Let's listen. We can do the insults, but let's do the insults from the panel. So allow me to help you get. Listen, Indigenous.
You doing up with lying, nigga. That's all
right.
You're lying.
Indigenous.
All right, let's get back to
bro.
it.
Hold on, Indigenous, real quick, bro. I wanna call you right now, and I wanna walk you through how to get on the panel. Are you cool with that?
Yeah. You help him out, man. Because he got a debate coming up when's your debate, Indigenous? I mean, yeah. Indigenous, when your debate? Oh, he fell off, man. When your debate, Indigenous? This week or next week?
Next week.
Next Sunday?
So will you ask him, will he allow me to call him so I can walk him through on how to get on the panel? I'll take my time, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna figure it out, man.
No, ask him now. Like I would get off the panel, call him, and walk him through the process.
Karima tried to help me. JJ tried to help me. I got, like I said, I got some things I gotta take care of. And I gotta go over my cousins. He's he knows how to do all this stuff, and he's gonna get me set up.
All right,
I should be set up. I should be set up by next Sunday. And like I said, I don't need to debate you. I didn't
ask to debate you. I was asking to help you, bro.
How eugenics erased Black history tells you how all of this took place. And see that you got people around the community now all of a sudden want to talk about eugenics. I've been talking about it for years. I beat Uncle them up on it in 2018.
Hold on. What community? What community, dog? I'm not part of your community or nobody else's, dog. I'm part of the environment. You got me twisted. I came in this bitch by myself, and I'm going to leave out this bitch by myself, dog. I stand on my own.
I got the presentations. Show me what you was doing in 2020 and shut the fuck up.
Oh, come on, man. It's a family show, man.
Hold on. What does that mean, though?
Come on.
Just because you was on YouTube, was on YouTube before me. So now I hear envious blood because you was on YouTube before me and you be on my show trolling me. Every time you hear something good, man, that boy get that shit from me. They heard that from me. I said, damn, IBM, you always say that. How the fuck everybody always get something from you when ain't nobody ever hear your shit? Oh, nigga, I don't know you.
And then you got
how do you have presentations over the phone?
You might talk that shit to other people, but I don't know you, dog.
How do you have presentations over the phone, bro? Just let me help you, bro.
Like,
I'm not even being funny with it. I'm like, let me help you, bro. Like,
man.
It's not even that hard for real. Like, I could walk you through it, and it's 3 clicks of a button, bro. I promise you, it's about 3 clicks you could do. You click the link, you sign in, you click OK, sign in, and then you in there like swimwear. Let me help you, bro.
Let's
do the insults later. I want to do the insults with. Yes, sir.
Q, let me ask you this, bro. Now, I told OTK this is about a year and a half ago. I said we got Indian blood in our family. So what's your thoughts on that, bro? Because that's been a problem for a lot of black folks.
Yeah, I
What's your
think a
thoughts
lot
on
of
that?
yeah, I think a lot of people do have Indian blood, if you will, but I don't think we're Indians though. You know, do some people come from a union of one person who was an Indian and another person who was black, and they just were mixed? I 100% believe that, but I don't believe that
Oh,
black
okay, yeah,
people,
yeah.
yeah, that
Yeah,
black
I
people
was
were
just
here
thinking about
first.
that shit because my auntie Pat, you know, in LA, you know, she,
White people have
she
Indian blood. Like, what do you say about them? Like, because white people have Indian blood, can we now make
right,
assertions
right,
and allusions to them being here first? Like, I just don't
right.
do that. I don't think
No,
it's
no, I just wanted to ask, bro. I just wanted to ask, bro.
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
it's the same thing with
Okay,
the
Q, let me
Israelite
ask you a
shit.
question. Q,
Yeah,
okay, now, do you think that Egypt, Israel, Syria, Babylon, the Nile River is over here in the United States?
hell, emphatically no. It don't make no sense. The
This what
majority the majority of people who existed during the time of when the Egyptians were around didn't even know that North America existed. Like those people that were living
fact.
at that time, they didn't even know that North America existed. The Native Americans, excuse me, that found their way over here, they lucked up and found this shit. They didn't know that this shit existed. They lucked up and found it.
Now, we
Wait.
do have some, we do have
Hold on, bro. Hold on. The natives, they was already here, bro.
No, 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 they weren't because we understand that life starts in Africa. Life starts in Africa. We don't have, listen, when you begin to
uh-oh.
look at the fossils don't show anything about any person. Well, let me put it to you like this, and I think everybody can understand it this way. We find the oldest fossils in Africa of humans and the transitional animals. That's what we find. We don't find none of that. There's nothing here in America that's older than Africa. Nothing. We don't
Mm.
see any of that. People can go into this or that, but we need to look at what's in the ground because that's what people go when they die. They go into the ground. They don't float up. They don't do none of that
Yeah,
shit.
but you do understand that they have found fossils in Chile, Portugal,
100%.
Poland. You do
100%.
understand that, right?
Yeah, but no, you're right about that. They found fossils everywhere, but what they do not find is anything older than Africa.
Mm.
Not for Homo sapiens. They don't find anything older than that. And that's what people have to understand. They could talk about treaties. They could talk about we was here first, and you call your name three different things. You're African American. You're black. You're color. All that. You could talk about all of that other stuff, but what you cannot refute is the fossil record. And until somebody is willing to refute the fossil record, it's just talking to me at that point.
Just talking.
It's unfortunate, but that's just kind of what it is. You know, like people
Okay.
like with the black people that think that they're Native Americans. Yes, some of them they do come from unions from black people and Native Americans. They do come from that. They do have a little bit of that in their blood. But see, here's the thing that people trip off of. It's like, yo, so you mean to tell me you do your DNA and you got 3% Native American? Well, guess what? I got 10% European in my blood. Am I running around with a goddamn Irish flag? No, I'm not.
Oh,
That wouldn't
Sam
make
ain't so cute. Not
no, no.
10%. Oh.
No, the average black person here in America has 20% European DNA. The average person has 20%. You know what I'm saying? Just due to the slave trade. But I'm never gonna be
Oh.
running around waving no Irish flag. It don't even make sense to do that. The same way that if you saw a white
So you gonna
person,
deny your Irish roots?
no, I'm not denying anything.
They would say you was cooning, Q,
No,
denying your
I'm
Irish
not
roots.
doing that. Is there white people in my lineage? 100%. Without them, I wouldn't be here. Without them, I wouldn't be
There
here.
you go.
So I'm never gonna say anything about that. But the truth of the matter is, I'm not a white person.
Look, somebody said, look, Q, you doing good. He said, this is the first time I agree with Q, the player Price.
Man,
So
hey,
you
Mr.
reaching the
Price,
folks, Q. You reaching the
Mr.
people.
Mr. Price, you just gotta listen to me more, man. We probably, like I tell most people, man, we really agree on 90% of everything. It's just a small 10%. It feels like the Atlantic Ocean because we disagree on something, so we make it bigger into what it is. But when we actually look into what the things we do agree on, we'll become the best as of friends because we agree on the majority of things.
Hey, player Price, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I see you new over here, man. Hit that subscribe button, man.
Brother.
Might as well for free. Now let's get into this educational ass whooping that I put on Jose Vega. He talking about Egypt over here and Israel and Babylon and all the Native Americans is the people in the book. I mean, I don't really deal with the Bible like that no more. I look at it for, it has some good things in it. But, as far as me believing that Moses split the Red Sea, and I mean, them just life lessons to me, man. And I don't look at it literally. But this Jose Vega has taken it to a whole nother new level, ladies and gentlemen. He's talking about Israel over here, Egypt, the Nile River, the Tower of Babel,
is that dude still racist?
He's still racist. He called me a black. Yeah, he called me a Canaanite dog in this goddamn on a demonstration.
That's crazy.
Yeah, well, let's check him out. Let's check him out. He showed up an hour late for the whole thing. I still waited for him. Let's check this out, man. Here we go. Everybody hit that like, share, and subscribe. And welcome, Player Price. Welcome to the Lions Den. Here we go. Yeah, he's still racist, man. Look at this guy.
Away and you're assuming
no, I didn't really remember you actually ran away from
right here. Hold up. Hey, my champ, man. Hey, Q, my champ be on it, boy. Hey, y'all better look out, man. Soldier K now don't play. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Oh, here we go. I think this is it. Yeah, he showed up an hour late.
Some Greeks. These are all thousands of years later.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. You can see
now he's not the language you were speaking then.
The racism in his eyes. Hold on.
What was that?
What happened to Lot's wife?
Okay, hold on. Here we go. Can you show me proof of them saying that they are? Oh, here we go. Hold up.
Standing to the
right here,
that your body could be disintegrated. I mean, I don't understand. How is it so not understandable? They might say salt, but it could have been dust. It's still a particle. You know what I'm saying? I mean, your body gonna be. She looked over the hill and wanted to see what was going on. Got hit by the bag. I mean, you can explain that through.
Hey, can we pause real quick? Just real quick.
Hold on, we got one of the former Lions Den debate league champion building. Yeah. Yeah. Let me introduce somebody real quick. We got one of the former Lions Den debate league champions in the building. I'm talking about Yasha in Israel in the goddamn building. All the way from Detroit. Go ahead, Aki.
What the Mickey Ficky sup, man? Hey, dog. Hey, I just hit you up, Q, man. But I got me and Daniel squashed that shit out. But yeah, man, Yasha been Israel in the house. Hey, man, what it do? What it Mickey Ficky do?
Right. Yeah, but I'm glad that you're here because I actually wanted to have a conversation with you, bro. So I'm glad you're here. Hopefully, we can figure something out to where we can have a conversation because I read some of your messages and they were a bit alarming. They were a bit alarming, but let JJ get back to his joint.
Yeah,
but I definitely want to have a conversation with you. You said some things that were, alarming. But go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
They was dropping off the bomb.
What was that?
How can you prove that there was some nuclear bomb though? You can't even prove that, bro.
Hold up.
We know that happened. We just to give an example.
Or she turned into a pillar of salt because she looked back. She was disbelieving.
They own understanding on what you're just saying. That could be a scientific way to look at something. That's all I'm saying.
I got you. All right, hold up real quick, King. Hey, appreciate you for joining on the panel again. We got the motherfucking showdown because we got my goddamn champ Misery in the building. Shout out to Ya in the building too for some goddamn backup. Oh yeah, Uncle said bring Yasha on. He said he wanted some smoke. I mean not Uncle said, Uncle JJ. get Yasha, tell him come back on here. And we got Uncle JJ Mally in the building. Goddamn call out. You there, Uncle Mandinka? Hold on real quick.
I'm here.
All right, yeah, I say Uncle Mandinka, you got the flow.
Okay. All right, let's get this started, man. You know, hopefully we can set up this debate, you know, for the Super League championship belts. I'm coming for all belts on everybody's platform. That's what I do. This guy Jose Vega, I've been on him for years. He's been running. He's been scrambling and scraping for years. I finally caught him over here. You see how he know what it is. You know. But this guy right here, man, his new claim was that Native Americans are the true Israelites of the Bible. That's a new one to me. You know, at first it was, the Hispanics, but now he has narrowed it down to the Native Americans. So I guess we got Native Americans, Judah, Ephraim, Manasseh, Naphtali, So I need to know, how did he come to this conclusion? You know, what happened to the change? So when I first met him, no, Wavy Jew, you was calling us Canaanite dogs too. Stop trying to act like you wasn't part of that. But we ain't even talking about that right now. You try to mess up. We know what it is. That's old. I ain't tripping on that. We past that right now. I think you need to mute your mic and hear some background. So what I need to know is, first of all, Jose Vega, which Native American tribe do you represent? And can you show me proof of them saying that they are Israelites? Are you? I'm Mitch Mike.
Yeah, you got it, Mister. You can unmute it. Hold on, that. Oh yeah.
Yeah, y'all can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, like I said, I find it funny that you have this guy coming on here talking about, Jose Vega's been running for 5 years, when we all know that's a lie. Anybody in the Native or Hispanic community, God, Judah Nazareth, will all tell you that JJ has been running for me for over 5 years. And the last time that JJ had a little conversation, he was the one that was spewing racist stuff. Like I said, everybody knows that I'm famous for keeping receipts and keeping videos and keeping video clips. I can easily show you guys this guy right here that's on the panel on my channel on Facebook, screaming like a woman and calling people spicks and wetbacks. Okay, so for like a good 50 seconds, just on some racist spew stuff to the point where I had to kick him off of my live. You know what I'm saying? But what I find funny is that he says, he's racist because he's calling us Canaanites. Well, I didn't know it was racist to call a nation of people by a nation that the Bible calls them. I didn't know about that being a Moab or calling somebody an Edomite or an Elamite or a Philistine was racist. But according to them, it's racist to even say that stuff. But to answer to your question about where did I learn this about Native Americans? Well, I learned it from Native Americans, from many elders, from many tribes like the Navajo, the Mi'kmaq, the Cherokee, and even my tribe, like how he was said, what tribe do I represent, and even the Taino people. Now, I just got off of work, so I'm driving right now, so I don't have my books in front of me, but as soon as I get home in the next 15 minutes, I will bring up the books, especially from one of our Taino chiefs, right? Joseph Riverwind from the Jaguar tribe of the Taino people, and I will show you in his book about how the Taino people have prophecies about how the Bible will come back to us, and not only that, how our chief, one of our chiefs, like I said, Chief Riverwind, went to a bunch of powwows, talked to a bunch of other Native Americans from Cherokee, Navajo, and all those other the tribes and how they claim also to be information. Once I get home, and I'll bring out the books and read it to you guys.
Bro, ain't no Tainos ain't getting no damn Judaism or no Christianity from damn Spain.
Who's that?
They got that shit from Spain, bro.
Hey,
brother,
my bad. Gullah, relax, bro, relax. This
just me and him. Yeah. Now, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
one-on-one.
Ladies and gentlemen, see what Jose failed to realize. Yeah, I did come to this panel and I did say this and that because.
But you guys already know that the Canaanites are not going to allow it to be one-on-one. The Canaanites are going to rage.
Bro, let me speak. You know
But how can you just say that? How can you just say that to y'all? Wait, JJ. How can you just say that to y'all when you speaking? But when they speak negative about Jose, you allow him to do it, right?
Hey, Mizzy, that was Gullah. That was.
Yeah, boy, this guy's emotional before the debate. He been like this for years, man. This is what he do.
Gullah. That was Gullah.
Okay.
Hold up real quick. Go ahead.
Okay. It's gonna be okay, man. It's gonna be okay. So this is what he used to do 4 or 5 years ago. He would lose his cool, call us black Canaanite dogs. We're gonna be his slaves. He used to do that in the back chat. So we passed all that. We ain't gotta show no retreats and all that, but everybody know what you do. I still let the ancient watchmen back in the lion's den. I would even, when they debated over the lines, I find them Hispanic judges just to make them feel comfortable. What this guy has to do is show us the linguistics. The languages, the Algonquin Indian language has nothing to do with the Hebrew language. There are many gods they have many different gods and many different rituals that has nothing to do with Hebrew Israelites, ladies and gentlemen. You see, he has to prove how they got over here. 2nd Edges 1440 through 50 has nothing to do with no Native Americans. You see, and then I got tribes, Cherokees, Illini, Chickapaw, whatever tribe you want, bro. I got it from A to Z, and none of they're claiming cultural appropriation. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know what that means these Israelite camps is one who taught them this. They're taking their history, the Native American history, and they're disrespecting them. I got the leaders of these Native American tribes. They ain't happy with this nonsense. They ain't happy with them. These Israelites running around these Star Trek outfits, these tight leather chaps with spikes.
When it comes to the book, they about to get smoked. I'm gonna smoke him and his leader like a Philly blunt up in this motherfucker.
Hey, it's one thing Judah. I want to ask them.
Hey man, what the hell happened?
No, go ahead, King. I want to ask Martin.
Hold up.
Y'all know what it is? Y'all know. And I try to show him, like, hey, look, hey, y'all want to talk all this stuff about this?
I see Judah Nazar's weird ass on there. Okay, hold up.
Fantastical, you know what I'm saying? But shit, you know, we got.
Wait a minute, y'all. We know what it is. That's old. I ain't tripping on it. All right, we passed that right now. Let's get to the information. So what I need to know is, first of all, Jose Vega, which Native American tribe do you represent? And can you show me proof of them saying that they are Israelites? Are you? It's Mike.
Yeah, you got it, Mizzy. You can unmute it. Hold on, is that? Oh
Yeah, y'all can.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, like I said, I find it funny that you have this guy coming on here talking about, oh, Vega's been running for 5 years, when we all know that's a lie. Anybody in the Native or Hispanic community, God, Judah Nazareth will all tell you that JJ has been running for me for over 5 years. And the last time that JJ had a little conversation, he was the one that was spewing racist stuff. Like I said, everybody knows that I'm famous for keeping receipts and keeping videos.
Hey, hold on for a minute. Hey, Tone, Now, they may let you get away with trolling over there on side of the TV, but you're not about to bring your dumb ass over here and be disrespectful for me. Everywhere I go, here your troll ass come. You scared to get on the goddamn panel, and all you do is follow me and troll me, bro. Sit your dumb ass down, sit back and learn something for a goddamn change, and stop being a goddamn professional troll. God damn, man, you worse. We won't get your dumb ass up here on the panel. Now, I'm going to let you stay in the chat, but you got to chill the fuck out, bro, or I'm going to ban your dumb ass. That's what I'm going to do. Now, I'm giving you a chance to chill the fuck out. As a matter of fact, man, bro, chill out, bro. Chill out. That's what I'm telling you. Everywhere, every time I look around, you got something goddamn negative to say. Get your dumb ass up. Let's go.
And keeping video clip, I can easily show you guys this guy right here that's on the panel on my channel on Facebook, screaming like a woman and calling people spics and wetbacks. Okay, so for like a good like.
First of all, dude, I don't get out of pocket unless they get out of pocket with me, and sometimes it take a while before I even get out of pocket. So stop with the false narrative, stop with the slander, and stop being a goddamn troll hater. The shit getting old, man.
50 seconds just on some racist spew stuff to the point where I had to kick him out from my live. You know what I'm saying? But what I find funny is that he says, "Oh, he's racist because he's calling us Canaanites." Well, I didn't know it was racist to call a nation of people by a nation that the Bible calls them. I didn't know that being a Moab or calling somebody an Edomite or an Elamite or a Philistine was racist. But according to them, it's racist to even say that stuff. But to answer to your question about where did I learn this about Native Americans? Well, I learned it from Native Americans, from many elders, from many tribes like the Navajo, the Mi'kmaq, the Cherokee, and even my tribe, like how he was said, what tribe do I represent, and even the Taino people. Now, I just got off of work, so I'm driving right now, so I don't have my books in front of me, but as soon as I get home in the next 15 minutes, I will bring out the books, especially from one of our Taino chiefs, right? Joseph Riverwind from the Jaguar tribe of the Taino people, and I will show you in his book about how the Taino people have prophecies about how the Bible will come back to us, and not only that, how our chief, one of our chief, like I said, Chief River.
How the Bible gonna come back to the Taino Indians? When was the Bible with y'all? All them goddamn many different guys they got over there and goddesses, and don't have nothing to do with no Hebrew Israelite culture. Don't have nothing to do with Yahweh. Talking about how the Bible gonna come back to you. When was it with y'all? How come it ain't written in your goddamn language? Explain that shit. You making this shit up, bro? He making it up. All right, let's keep going.
Went to a bunch of powwows, talked to a bunch of other Native Americans from Cherokee, Navajo, and all those other tribes, and how they claim also to be Israelites. And like I said, I have all that information once I get home, and I'll bring out the books and read it to you guys.
Bro, ain't no Tainos ain't getting no damn Judaism or Christianity from Spain, bro. They got that shit from Spain, bro.
Hey,
brother,
Gullah, relax, bro, relax. This
just me and him. Yeah. Now, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, one-on-one.
Ladies and gentlemen, see what Jose failed to realize. Yeah, I did come on this panel and I did say this and that because.
But you guys already know that the Canaanites.
No, who ain't got no discipline, Tone? Who interrupted who? It's my turn to speak. I sat through and listened to his goddamn nonsense. I didn't say a goddamn word. But these clowns want to run around and put this false narrative on me. As you can see, I always sit back and let people speak. You need to watch the goddamn tape before you start going around, spreading lies, bro. The shit getting old. You see me sit back, I'm listening to this dude. As soon as I talk, he opens his goddamn catfish eating lip.
I'm not gonna allow it to be one-on-one.
Look at it. Then I tell him to chill out. Now I'm the person who don't have the corn. Man, stop this bullshit, Tone.
The Canaanites are gonna rage.
Bro, let me speak.
But how can you just say that? How can you?
Now look at me. I'm like, bro, let me speak. Now I'm sitting there looking like, bro, chill out. Look at him. Look at him in a rage right here. Look at his mouth all wide open. Come on, bro. Cut it out. But for some reason, well, this shit happen all the time with me on different platforms and on Sarnetta TV. But nobody seemed to see me sitting back, chilling, letting them, you know, hey, bro, chill out. I got to say chill out 5 times. Then when I snap out, oh, no, JJ's the problem. No, Tone, cut the bullshit out, bro.
Just say that to y'all. Wait, JJ, how can you just say that to y'all? But when they speak negative about Jose, you allow them to it, right?
Who emotional now?
Hey, Mizzy, that was Gullah.
Okay.
Hold on real quick. Go ahead.
Okay. It's gonna be okay, man. It's gonna be okay. This is what he used to do 4 or 5 years ago. He would lose his cool, call us black Canaanite dogs. We're gonna be his slaves. He used to do that in the back chat. So we passed all that. We ain't gotta show no retreats and all that, but everybody know what you I still let the ancient white men back in the Lions Den. I would even, when they debated over the Lions, I find them Hispanic judges just to make them feel comfortable. What this guy has to do is show us the linguistics. The languages, the Algonquin Indian language has nothing to do with the Hebrew language. There are many gods they have many different gods and many different rituals that has nothing to do with Hebrew Israelites, ladies and gentlemen. You see, he has to prove how they got over here. 2nd Edges 1440 to 50 has nothing to do with no Native Americans. You see, and then I got tribes, Cherokees, Illini, Chickapaw, whatever tribe you want, bro. I got it from A to Z. And none of they're claiming cultural appropriation. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know what that means these Israelite camps is one that taught them this. They're taking their history, the Native American history, and they're disrespecting them. I got the leaders of these Native American tribes. And they ain't happy with this nonsense. They ain't happy with them. These Israelites running around these Star Trek outfits, these tight leather chaps with spiked wristbands. They are part of this. You see what I'm saying? So there's a lot of things in genetics, and he don't deal with genetics. That's not my fault, sir. I'm gonna bring in genetics and show you the differences between Middle Eastern people and people from Siberia and people who cross the land bridge. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna have some problems, bro. You're gonna have some problems. So basically, you're gonna have to prove linguistically they're the same. You're gonna have to prove why they got all these different type of gods that has nothing to do with the biblical Yahweh, right? You're going to have to prove how did they get over here when they started off in the Middle East. You see? This is something that he made up, King Justice. This is something that he made up going along with these One West goddamn Star Trek characters. It's on the corner screaming and yelling, talking about the Native Israelites while they're saying F Africa. These guys have a very racial connotation of tone behind their message. They hate Africa, and we're going to be their slaves. They want to call us black Canaanite dogs. But the crazy part, a lot of the patriarchs in Israel dealt with African women. Even a lot of these Spanish who they claim to be part of, right? Their mama was either an Egyptian or Ethiopian woman. So that blood is running through your vein, the tribes that you're claiming, a lot of Hispanic. But the whole situation is that Gad is the Native Americans, right? Gad. These Paleo Indians have been here for thousands and thousands and thousands of years before Israel was even a nation. So how did he get around that? You're going to be in some trouble, sir, to even prove.
Get that nigga Max.
He gonna be in some trouble. See, I had all this information back then, but we didn't have no moderator. He would always yell and scream, and then we would never get to this point. Well, I figured now we have both matured, and now it's time for you to get this educational half whooping that I've been trying to give you for 5 years. Ain't no running, ain't no ducking. I'm coming for you.
Get that nigga Rick.
Championship belt will be coming home with the Lions. AKA,
all right, let's let him respond.
Come on, fear debater on this goddamn planet. Sit your ass down, because I know you can't stand it. Let's go.
All right, let's let him respond. Go ahead, Misery.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, boss.
All right. Like I said, this guy is delusional. First of all, he's like, first of all, you're gonna have to prove for this Oscar the Grouch. You're gonna have to prove. Listen, last time I checked, Wavy said that you wanted to debate me about Native America, about Israel being in the Americas or something like that. Not even that, I know people reached out to JJ talking about how I had a debate saying how all this stuff happened to in the Americas. So I don't even know why this clown is on some delusional stuff, thinking that I believe that Israel's over there in the Middle East and all this other nonsense. When everybody knows that's not what I teach. Then you hear this guy talking about some One West shit, talking about some Gad and all the. Boy, for 5 years, I've been telling JJ I do not subscribe to any of that One West nonsense. In fact, everybody on this panel here can tell you and attest that, yeah, Jose goes crazy over those One West believers. I am completely against them. This person that's on this live right now, he was a One West. Well, he don't claim it.
Since you mentioned my name, let's mention that you ain't got no belt over here. I can beat your ass. How about that? But I'll get out.
Here we go. You see, that's what I'm talking about. Canaanites cannot hold their tongue, but then you have JJ saying, look, he can't control himself. You know why? Because all you guys do is interrupt me and double team me and triple team and quadruple. This is all you guys do. I've had 4 debates on Wavy's channel, and every single time these Canaanite dogs act up. They cannot allow me to get.
There you go. I told you he was a racist piece of shit. Couldn't contain himself. Couldn't contain himself.
Hey, look, no. But I mean, I swear, a couple years back, when that nigga hollering that One West shit, all that shalom and all that, all that shit, that 12 tribe chart shit. Wasn't he talking that shit a few years back though?
And see, check this. This is the problem. The problem was the One West chart. Y'all let the, and I'm saying y'all as
Man,
in
all that One West shit is trash.
yeah,
All of it's trash.
y'all niggas let these niggas in here. Y'all let not these niggas, these Hispanics. Y'all let them in, and then now they trying to take over the whole place. Like JJ was saying, when these people were here in North America, they had no idea what the hell the Bible was. They had no idea who these people were. Like, this is crazy for this dude to be sitting here talking about some, oh, we're the people of the book. Y'all never had the book. You never had
Well,
the book.
they might have been Catholics.
No, I'm talking about before that. Because what he wants to say is like they're the people of the book, but it's impossible to be the people of the book when you people were on the whole other hemisphere. You weren't even on this side of the world that this stuff was going down on.
But
one thing for certain,
but you know what? He changed his whole angle.
If you
he
was
said
to
that
check,
Israel's over here now. He said he teaches all that's over here.
Yeah, but that's ridiculous, man. Like, I wouldn't even entertain that nonsense.
While y'all was doing that, man, I have messed around and was going at the market, so I was listening to what was going on or whatnot. And I was just playing around, doing your thing, playing with the AI. You know what I'm saying? And so I AI are Israelites related to Navajo? And I got a resounding no. I said, are Israelites related to the Cherokee? I got a resounding no. Both answers, you get how the experts say no at the end of the day. Now I Googled, okay, are the Israelites related to Africans? And I got a unanimous yes, bro.
Yeah.
So when you follow the migration patterns, bro, of the children of Israel, you're not going to see nothing dealing with no Tayanos and none of these Native American people. The closest thing that he could have to the people in the East is that Spaniard bloodline, straight Spaniard. And the One West niggas lied to you and told you that you had a connection to the African when you were the enslavers of the goddamn Africans.
But see,
Did you not know Did you not know the very day that Christopher Columbus sailed up out of fucking Spain was the day that they set for the Jews and the Moors and all of the Saracens and all of the black people to be expelled the fuck up out of Spain?
And yeah, Spain and Portugal.
The same day that Christopher Columbus set up out of there. That man, dude, you look at all of the conquistadors and how many trips that all of those light white Spanish Gaul people before they became Spaniards, right? You look at those people, Charlemagne people and all them people were white folks, blood. Your ancestry trait, if you did a DNA check, your shit gonna trace straight back to them people. You may have a little Indian in you just about as much as anybody over here. But you better believe that boy is Spaniard. That boy is not related to the Jews, the Arabs, the Saracens, or the Hagarinis that ran around in that particular area, blood. And I bet my bottom dollar on that.
Well, see, watch this though, and see, and I'll let you play it after this. You doing the same thing that the people that believe in the 12 tribes chart do, because you're saying that Africans have a relationship with Jews. No, the fuck y'all don't. No, they don't. Hold on, brother. I gotta finish. You could totally respond, and I'm cool with that.
Okay, cool.
I'm totally cool with that. No, because see, you're doing the same thing. Now you're about to let the Africans in and tell them that they're Jews. No, the hell they're not Jews. You have specific groups of Jews to where the white Jews, the real Jews, actually went into Africa, made it with these people, and kicked off Jews to where now they may have DNA that go back. But other than that, no, there was no niggas, no damn Africans who were damn Jews. That shit is not real. And if they were there was no population that was big enough to where anybody here in America that descend from West African people can now call ourselves Jews. You're doing the same thing and you don't even know it. But go ahead.
Yash, did you want to respond to that? Yeah. No, I started back up. Unmute your mic, Yash. Okay, we'll let him and Q figure that out after this. We got somebody trying to jump on. Hold up. All right, hold up. Now, let's get back to it. Oh, he fell off. All right, hold up. Yeah, Yash fell off. Okay.
Yeah, I'm back here. I'm back in. Yeah, I'm back in. Now, let me respond to what you just said. Brother, you said, you start off lying. You start off saying what I said. That's a lie. I said what AI said. Okay? Now, you can call AI a lie all you want to, bro. And I'm good with that, right? I have not begun to say what I said. I said that what I said was I got on here and looked up AI. And when I AI, and if you need me to, I can share it. I can share it. Or I could just do the same thing. I can Google it on AI and ask, are Israelites related to Africans? And they're going to tell you the very same thing that I said about the migration patterns and this and that, with a resounding yes. There was there was no expert said this, and because there was no expert saying this, what you say don't mean a goddamn thing, blood. Now, DNA tests, I got DNA tests that connect me to straight Israelite blood. And I just told y'all this 1,000 times.
All right, let me say this last thing and we can play your video.
Okay, go ahead.
Listen to what he said now, because see, I follow logic very well. He said,
I don't think you do.
No, I actually do, but I'm gonna need you to allow me to speak. I'm gonna challenge that. I did not interrupt you, but yeah,
right. But I'm gonna challenge that.
We don't have to argue, fight, or debate. All we got to do is wait, because I'm about to show. So now, he said I lied, but then he also said, but I started off saying what he was saying. So if I started off saying what he was saying and I lied, then wouldn't it make sense that what he's saying is also a lie? This dude does not
what it would make sense. What it would say, what that would mean is that AI is lying, right?
No.
AI, and you have to prove AI wrong, bro. And I don't think you can do that.
Excuse me. Okay. Well,
Now,
let's
you
finish
want
this up.
we can now me and you can have this debate. Now, me and you can set up a real debate over whether blacks are Israelites or not. Let's have that. Yeah, we can do that, and we can end that, and we can go back and watch this show.
I heard it here first.
Yeah.
All right. Let's finish this up. Then we're gonna get something set up. This is what we do over here. All right, let's go.
Get my turn to speak. So then they're like, oh, but
look at this emotional guy. Look how he's looking in the camera. This is like somebody you would follow in life. Look at this guy.
Look at him. But now when we're speaking,
at him, having an emotional breakdown before the debate. Now, Tone, look how calm 7,000 man Nick Molly 7,000 is over here. I'm looking at him like, what the hell going on? Let's keep it going. Look at this guy.
He's interrupting us. No,
where you find this guy?
Just correcting you for what? Oh, because I thought that y'all was speaking, but just pointing out about how I was speaking, and someone was interrupting me, and not even that, jumping in this so-called one-on-one battle, right? But like I said, so this guy JJ about the Native Americans, talk about, oh, I know the information about. Listen, there's over 1,000 Native American tribes. JJ answer you right off bat. And not only that, when have I ever said that all Native Americans were Israelites? I don't teach that. If I teach that this Bible is only about,
he said, boom, he said it. Canaanite dogs. I told you.
Out the Americas. So what does that mean? That means that, yeah, so that Elam and all these nations that the Bible mentioned, it's over here and so, under some native tribes. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I do find funny? That, you know, these names that we're talking about, like he's talking about, oh yeah, show me Ephraim and all that other stuff, as if on the Eastern Hemisphere, people are calling themselves Ephraim, Manasseh, Gadites, Elamites, all these.
Ain't that what your Bible say that, man? What we making it up as we go? What the hell's going on?
Nations the Bible speaks of. Not one nation over there in the Eastern Hemisphere are going by their biblical nationality. They'll try to say, well, Egypt. Well, it wasn't called Egypt in the Bible. It was called Mizraim. You know what I'm saying? All these other different names. Nobody in the Eastern Hemisphere goes by those countries that the Bible mentions originally. Later on, yeah, you might see about some Romans. You might see about some Greeks. These are all thousands of years later from when the Most High actually named these certain nations of people. So you're not going to find them over there in the Eastern Hemisphere. But wouldn't it make sense that these tribes could have existed over here in the Western Hemisphere, where two whole continents were taken over by the English, the Spanish, the Dutch, the French?
Hey, can I ask a question?
You see, that's what Canaanites can't do it. But you see how the Canaanites they want to start double teaming, huh? You see how and this is why I really didn't want to even come on today, because I already knew this.
This guy, yeah, we know why you didn't want to come on. He's gonna get beat up, but he always make an excuse. I'm getting jumped, and I know you ain't getting jumped, bro.
This was going to be. I knew it wasn't going to be a one-on-one discussion. JJ,
it's your home turf. What you mean? I come to your home turf. You're the debate champion over there. I'm coming to take your belt.
You thought I know there was going to be a one-on-one discussion with JJ? Yo, as soon as I jumped on the live stream and saw that there was 8 people on it, I already knew off rip this is not going to be a one-on-one. Canaanites cannot handle it.
Tone. See how calm JJ is? Look at the delusion this guy is. See? Tone, this could be you. You get in the ring with the most feared debater on this goddamn planet.
The reason why Canaanites keep interrupting is because y'all feels are
Look, with this Canaanite stuff. You see what I'm saying? He might well just call me a nigger. That's what he want to call me. But the crazy part, he got black blood in him. His grandma black. He had an afro bigger than goddamn Julius Erving about 4 or 5 years ago. When I told him, look, what's up with your afro, bro? You black. Why are you trying to act like you one of these goddamn conquistadors? You know what he did the next day? He cut it off.
Dr. J.
Misery. I got your mic muted. Misery. I got your mic muted. Misery, relax. I got your mic muted. I'm not gonna let them interrupt you again. It's a one-on-one. They not gonna jump in. Go and do your thing, Misery.
Hey, look, he ran off. Hold on, let me tell you something. He does this every time. And then you see the racism came out of him. The Canaanite dogs. You might well just call me a nigger and get over with. Stop trying to beat around the goddamn bush like Wavy Jew. Wavy Jew's right. Wavy Jew, across. Jose Vega was the leader of this movement called the Ancient Watchmen, and they were taught by this One West doctrine. Then they went rogue and said, you know what? No, it's just us. That's the Israelites. You niggas gonna be our slaves. This is what he teach. The crazy and sad part about it, that Jose Vega is such a racist. His grandma was black. He don't claim that side. The dude once had an afro. I said, bro, you got an afro. Your hair more kinky than mine. You know what he did? The next day, he cut it off because he wants to be a Spaniard like a Quash. It's a Quash. That's what he want to do.
Well, my question was this.
Hey, yeah. This between, check me out. I know.
You want to debate him, bro?
Hey,
no, I just wanted to ask a question. That's it. I'm sorry.
Bro, come on, man. This is why he ran off, because you said something. He thinking I don't even know this brother, Jose Vega.
The first time it was Gullah. The first time it was Gullah that
right. I don't know Gullah. I just met Gullah, and I just met the brother with the W today. This is his excuse. He spazzes out. He starts calling us racist slurs, Canaanite dogs. But the crazy part, he's claiming at one point he was claiming Ephraim and Manasseh. Ephraim and Manasseh mother was either an Egyptian or an Ethiopian woman. So you have African. Jose Vega, if you take your blood test right now, DNA test, you're going to have some African blood in you. So stop cooning, bro. And then, okay, if all this happened over here in America, where the hell is Egypt? He running around to my Egypt is in goddamn Vegas, some goddamn where. Vegas, ladies and gentlemen. And then how come the Bible or the ancient script ain't written in the ancient language of the Native Americans? Why is it in Hebrew? You making stuff up, bro. And I'm gonna destroy you, and I'm gonna take your little belt that you got. I ain't saying no little belt, but I'm gonna take your belt.
Hey,
that's what we come to do.
Can we ask some questions?
Yeah.
I have a question about that chart that they talk about. Even though he said he don't subscribe to it, I've heard him push it before. So when they say the American blacks are Judah, and then they say the West Indian blacks are Benjamin, and then they say the Haitians are Levi, right? How do they distinguish between those three groups of so-called black people? Because for the most part, every last one of those groups mentioned has almost the exact same ancestry. You know what I'm saying? So I want to know, how did they break them down into Judah, Benjamin, and Levi? You know what I'm saying? Because those are all the same. Then you have Mexicans, Argentinians, Colombians, Seminoles, Native Americans, Guatemalans, or Mayans and shit like that. Well, all of those are Native Americans. How did they distinguish all of those different groups into these Zellabum, Gad, Reuben, Ashat? You know what I'm saying? Like, how they do that? How they do that? You know what I'm saying? And then my very last question is this: if all of that stuff happened over here in the Americas, who is the Nubians in America? Who are the Nubians? Who are the Cushites in America?
Right. Yeah, who the Nubians and the Cushites and Taharka? Remember, Taharka helped the Israelites in the book. Well, I mean, who is the Egyptians? He talking about all this happened over here, man. Come on, man. Right. Just Shaka and all these, who's the Assyrians and all that in the Bible. I'm telling you, he making stuff up, bro. Hey, let me share the screen for me.
Hey, he about to come back.
Hey, before he come, can I ask my question? Because I know he gonna snap if I talk.
Everybody be quiet and let JJ do what he do.
Hold on, bro. I know I'm asking Wavy, bro. Don't do that, bro.
Y'all didn't even want to talk to Jose. JJ wanted to. So let JJ do what he do.
All right, hold
man, bro, chill out, bro.
Bring him back.
I'm just saying. I don't mean to come at you like that, but I am just saying.
Hey, I'm about to bring.
That's why he feel like he getting jumped.
But now I had a question before he came. I just wanted to know, but it's cool. I see, you know what I mean.
Hey, can I speak on that question? Can I speak on that question that the brother just asked as far as
Go ahead.
The chart, and how would they know? How would they know who's Judah, so on and so forth, right?
Everybody get this.
Well, fucked up first, and then he came out there interrupting. So y'all let JJ.
Hold up. Hey, look. Hey, this is what we're gonna do. Hey, look, Misery back. This is what we're gonna do. And he told me to do this, so I'm gonna abide by the champ rules. He want me to bring everybody down. He only want to talk to JJ. So look, King Naga, I see you just came on the platform. Damn, Uncle Shaka are back on the platform. Hey, look, I'm gonna put y'all in the back.
Can we put this at 1.5 or 1.25 times speed, bro?
Because look, yeah.
Go ahead, Q.
No, I was saying, can we just put it at like 1.5 or 1.25 speed, just to kind of, you know, speed it up a little bit? I ain't trying to take away. Yeah, you see the little gear? Yeah, just click on the settings and then okay, and then you see where it say playback speed.
Yeah.
Click on playback
speed. Speed it up.
Yeah, just put it right there, and then put it on 1.25.
Am I gonna be talking like a chipmunk or what?
No, you ain't. Trust me.
All right,
it's just gonna speed it up just a little bit.
Okay, here we go. All right, you gotta teach me how to do it.
Yeah, it wasn't you that interrupted him the first time. It was Gullah. But if he going into his field, you know what I'm saying, it still look like, you know what I'm saying, I'm talking to three niggas at once. So it ain't your fault, y'all. All right, look, he told me to bring everybody down. So I'm gonna put everybody in the back chat. When this it ain't gonna take too long. Once we get a time and a date and the right parameters, I'm gonna bring everybody right back up. He only want to talk to JJ. It's not nobody on the panel fault. He just
So can I finish speaking right now? Can I show my screen or what?
Go ahead, show your screen.
I mean, like I said, man, this guy right here, man, he's emotional, unstable. You know, when he don't get his way, he throws his temper tantrums. Wants to call us black Canaanite dogs, like I told y'all. When all the time he got black blood running through him. So you're a coon. You don't hate y'all. You hate yourself, bro. Damn, Q. Yeah, okay, it's sped up. But all right, here we go. And this is why I really want this debate, because you're a coon to me, bro. You ain't no goddamn Spaniard. You just as much Negro, African American as I am. But you shame. What's wrong with being black? You ran around these goddamn Spaniards too long, and now you forgot who the hell you is. But all you got to do is, and this ain't no disrespect to Granny, but you told me your grandma was black. Did you call her a black Canaanite dog? You need to cut that shit out, bro, and deal with these facts. You don't have not one Bible scripture supporting no Native Americans being no Israelites. You can't find one. As a matter of fact, they come from Tacomar, which is a grandson of Japhet. That's where your Native Americans come from, according to your biblical narrative. I know you don't. And there are many Native American artifacts that's been debunked, so I hope you don't go there. Look at this. Can y'all see my screen? Many alleged Native American artifacts are Q, you want me to talk that fast?
That's fast. That's fast for you. That's too fast. Yeah, if that's too fast, right? You can slow it down. It don't sound fast to me. It just sounds
no. Okay, come on. Okay, here we go. Let's get to it. Symbols claimed to be related to Israelites or ancient Hebrews has been thoroughly examined and debunked. Because then when they say, the Back Creek Stone, no, you better not come to the debate with that. Are debunked by experts in various fields, including archaeology, anthropology, and history. Some examples of debunked artifacts and symbolics include the Back Creek inscription. Yeah, that's fake. Please don't use that. A stone inscription discovered in Tennessee, initially claimed to be an ancient Hebrew inscription. However, Jose Vega, experts have concluded that this is a moderate forgery. Please don't come. I know you used to say that, but it ain't gonna work. 5 years later, sir, it didn't work then, and it ain't gonna work now. How about this one? The new work, Holy Stones, a set of stones discovered in Ohio bearing alleged Hebrew inscriptions. Experts have determined that these stones are likely 19th century forgeries. Misery. Yeah, you miserable over there, because I'm gonna beat the brakes off of you, because you're very disrespectful, and your true colors come out when you get mad. Now we black Canaanite dogs. Look at this, the Los Lunas Decalogue stone. Guess what? The stone inscription discovered in New Mexico claimed to be an ancient Hebrew inscription of the Ten Commandments. However, Jose, Misery, experts have concluded that it is likely a modern creation. And we got so many of the Michigan relics, a collection of artifacts, including the stones and metal objects, have been also proven to be a forgery and a fake. You want some more work? I can give you a little bit of work before the goddamn debate. You ain't gonna show up. How about this, man? What else you want? Let me see this. All right, look at this, y'all. Look at this, y'all. Native American communities have spoken out against cultural appropriation, and the misuse of their history and traditions includes Native American tribal names, imagery, and spiritual practices by non-individuals, including some Israelite camps. They don't want to like Israel. They don't even say that. So did you know Woods, Orson, Koyokon Dene emphasize that the cultural appropriation is not only hurtful, but also perpetrates historical trauma and ongoing systematic racism. How about this, Jose? Misery, Courtney Little Axe. This is Courtney Little Axe. These are real Native Americans, Seminoles, who highlight, this is Seminoles. They supposed to be part of your 12 tribes. They ain't going for this shit. Who highlighted the importance of respecting Native American cultural practices and traditions, particularly in the context of religious freedom. Here go another one. Lydia Punch. That's the Mayo Kunkisho. I can't pronounce that. Who stressed that cultural appropriation is a form of colonization and erasing Native American identities and experience. These are peer-reviewed articles and books that discuss this cultural appropriation. You want some more, Jose? You want some more? I'm gonna beat you up before the debate.
Hey, Uncle JJ, let him
Let me hit him one more. Let me hit him one more. Let me hit one more. Now, you claim, okay, so you claim you follow your Bible, your book, which for some reason is not written in the ancient language of the Native Americans over here. And he talking about goddamn Israel and Las Vegas and Egypt and Utah, some goddamn word. You made that up. He think the goddamn pyramid over there in Las Vegas is supposed to be the Giza pyramid. No, they just built that. Now, the migration of Togomer's ancestors to the Americas is a topic of debate and speculation. But so there is no direct biblical account of this migration, but researchers have proposed various theories based on biblical and historical records, as well as archaeological and genetic findings. He don't even believe in genetics. How you gonna prove his case? Look at this: the land bridge migration of these Native Americans in Togomer. Here's your forefather of your Native Americans, and he's from Japhet, according to your book, the Bering Land Bridge. One theory suggests that Togomer's ancestors migrated from Asia to the Americas via the Bering Land Bridge, which connected present-day Russia and Alaska during the last ice age around 25,000 to 11,000 years ago. Let me finish. Following the game of food resources, as the climate changed, ice sheets retreated, their early migrants may have followed the game food source, eventually reaching the Americas. How about the maritime migration, Pacific coastal migration? Uncle
JJ, I don't want you to give
he ain't got nothing but his bro. Look, I'm gonna let him. Look, watch this, y'all. He's not going to bring any sources. It's just a bunch of goddamn babble and crying. Jumping me, oh my God, and shut up and come to this goddamn debate with some source of reference, or you wasting my time, and you might want to hand over the goddamn belt. You can't even handle the pressure. Go ahead, let this dude in. Let this chump in. Hey, man, nigga sit there crying. You ain't got nothing. I'm gonna buy you. I'm gonna take.
You got the flow, Miz.
Like I said, everybody can see who's the emotional guy here. Oscar the Grouch here, yelling him up. Oh, he told me that my grandmother was black. You black in you. Listen, brother, you're mixes too. There's no woman. There's no woman on this planet that has been raised more than the black woman. You guys are the mixed people. Okay, so when you talk about having black in your blood,
damn, misery.
Look at that. Hey, look, Indian God didn't want him to speak. The Alcoholin God didn't want him to speak. We don't want to hear that nonsense. That's right. Now let me get back to my source of reference.
All right, now hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on, JJ. He back. Hold on.
He already lost it. He ain't coming with nothing.
JJ.
No source, no reference, no peer review article, nothing but his goddamn ham hock eating.
you see how this Canaanite dog? You see how this Canaanite? Do you see how the Canaanite dog can't handle?
Tells you, Canaanite dog.
Himself. He wants to speak. He's a narcissist. Everybody sees JJ talk about, oh yeah, I beat people in debates. The only thing JJ beats is his damn wife, okay? With that damn club that he walks around with in all his damn live videos, walking around like he's fucking what's his name, Fred Flintstone with his damn thing, or Jim, that's all Jim Duggett. You know what I'm saying? With his little I'm Oscar the Grouch, and I'm JJ7000. That's all this Canaanite does. Notice he didn't pull any scripture. Notice that. And you know what? You know what's so funny? Because, when certain clowns like this
telling me to pull scripture, but you're the one that's claiming that the Native Americans are the true Israelites of the Bible. What scripture do you have proving that as a fact? If we go by your biblical narrative. And if you go by your biblical narrative, the progenitor of the Native Americans is Japhet through his, I think his grandson, Tacomar. I said that.
This guy,
those people.
does charge me about native stuff on this channel. You know, people have tried me on the channel about stuff like that. Wavy's here, he can attest to it. Always bring out the sources to back it up. Now, when you said about linguistics, right? You don't even have linguistics. Wavy's right here. When Sergio tried me about the same thing, oh, show how you natives were speaking the Hebrews and stuff like that. Didn't I, Wavy? Didn't I came here and show you a video of a linguistic?
Now you're trying for Wavy to help him out.
Scholar saying how the language of Central America is Egyptian and Hebrew. Didn't I show that, Wavy, of the linguistics saying that?
He gonna bring it out in the debate again.
Yeah. You know I'm gonna do it because you know Wavy knows it. Wait now. What's going on, JJ? Everything you say, Wavy knows you're talking shit. Wavy knows I can easily back up everything and debunk your stuff. It's funny that he wants to bring out all the sources talking about the Basque stone and all these things, these artifacts. You know what? This is why I say that people like JJ are scared Canaanites, because I did classes on this all the time. I showed everybody the FOPI and everything. I called them out and I try to show them, like, hey, look, y'all want to talk all this stuff about these artifacts not being real? Let's go see what the experts actually say out of their own mouths. So what I did is show a video of the History Channel of linguistics and archaeologists and all these people tested these stones with the latest technology and said that it is all true artifacts, and that the Basque stone goes back 2,000 years ago, around the time of Christ. And they were baffled, saying, what is some Hebrew writing that goes back in the time of Christ over here in the Americas? Blah, 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 blah. I showed everybody the videos of the experts saying it, because at the end of the day, I don't have any PhDs in linguistics and archaeology and geology. Neither does this clown over here that's on this fucking panel. So the things that I do is I show everybody in videos what the experts say out of their mouths. This is why this clown wants to go on my channel and take one of my videos about you saw it, Wavy. He did a live yesterday, and he played one of my videos. You notice he chose that one, right? But he didn't choose any of the native ones, right? Because all those native ones would have answered all of his stupid fucking questions that he's been asking right now. Everything is on my channel. He knows it. Hope knows it. Everybody knows it. And this is why they're all been running and tucking their tails. Because in the debate, I will be bringing out those video clips just to shut these guys out. Because I'm not an expert. I don't have PhDs in it. So I'm going to bring the experts and let's say it out of their own mouths. Just like I already told you. I'm going to shoot my own tribe. Here's one of my sources, like I told you. I told you that one of the chiefs from my tribe is called Joseph Riverwind. Right? Here it is, everybody. Put me on big screen on Wavy so everybody can see it. Everybody can see it. Okay? This is from the Taino. He's a Taino chief of the Jaguar tribe. Okay? Of the Puerto Ricans. Okay? And he wrote a book called That's What the Old Ones Say. Okay? Here's a picture of him and his wife. A picture of him and his wife, right there. That's Chief Riverwind and his wife, who's a Cherokee, right? But in this book, he says many things. But let's go see one of the things he said about what the Native Americans tell him. Let's go find out.
Tell him, hold up.
Hold on, pause right there.
I gotta do something.
Pause right there. That's horrific, bro. Like, niggas gotta stop doing that. Just because something is in a book doesn't make it true. Like, niggas, like, y'all gotta stop doing this shit, bro. And I see too many people doing this nowadays. Just because something is in a book does not make it true. Let me say it one more time before you continue. Just because you see something in a book does not make it true. Y'all gotta stop that, because I can make a write a book right now today. It doesn't mean that everything that I put in that book means that it's just automatically true. And this actually spawned from the fake black Hebrew Israelites not having no goddamn information. So long they didn't have no information, so they started to say, okay, well, we're just gonna quote books, because niggas start saying, where's your source? Where's your source? Where's your source? And they never had any fucking sources, so now they just quote books and say, well, it's in a book, so it must be true. No, just because it's in a book does not mean it's true. But go ahead, bro.
Yash, you want anything to say?
I mean, I agree with him. I would even take it a little further. Just because it is in a book doesn't mean it's true. But everything that you have learned came from a book. You know, whether it was math, whether it was English, science, evolution. Okay, so learning does start with reading, and learning does start with reading from a book. The problem is that the One West groups, the books that they read from are all pseudoscience, pseudo-history, and most of all of their information is built off of straight up conjecture. There's no history to support nothing that they say. So they're reading from the wrong books.
That's facts. Is Simeon The atheist killer says, "What?" Like he's confused and he doesn't understand. Yes, just because something is in a book does not mean it's true. I can go right now and write a book and tell you how atheism is true. I can write a book and tell you how the Israelite culture never existed. It was never a thing. When in actuality, there was Israelite culture. This thing actually did exist. Was it to the magnitude of of how they speak to it in the Bible? Absolutely not. But I can write a book and say that it's not. So another person could come behind me and have a debate. Say, well, Cube says in this book that the Israelites never existed. No, it doesn't mean that you're right because a lot of these people they don't do their own research. They're not in the fields, so they don't know what the hell they're talking about the majority of the time. And that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that reading books, that we shouldn't read books, but what I'm saying is you have to vet your sources. What you have to do is you have to read multiple books. It can't just be one book
Hey,
that you
Q,
read.
you say something about them writing their own, if they can write their own books. Well, God damn it, I think that's what they doing. I mean, I remember years ago, I used to tell them there's no Paleo Hebrew Bible. I got the word that they are one of the One West camps is trying to write a rewrite a Paleo Hebrew Bible.
The apostle got that
Oh,
book.
did you just cut off of me too?
Okay, so I said, what the hell is that, apostle? That's how they spoke.
Yo,
I said, man.
a
And
perfect
somebody
example.
wrote that just so they could shut the guys like me up, so I can't say that no more. Well, there's
Hey,
no real, how you say fake Hebrews? There's no real Paleo Hebrew Bible.
yeah, it doesn't exist. Like it didn't happen. So let me say this. Let me say this, and I'll pass it. So you got idiots like Captain Tazariak, right? So I remember that. I remember Sarnetta. He called him up. And he was like, "Shalom, brother," and he was like, he laughed. He said, "Why you laughing, bro?" He said, "Cause Shalom isn't real Hebrew. He said shalom is real Hebrew." So I say, okay, I'm listening to it. But then in that same conversation, you know what he called Jesus? He called Jesus Yahweh Shai. And I'm like, well, hold on. Yahweh Shai is the same shit that comes from that shit y'all made up. His name would be Yeshua. It wouldn't be Yahweh Shai. So that nigga's a goddamn whole idiot. He doesn't even understand a lot of this stuff. I caught him on that, and I'm like, I put it in the chat, but Sai didn't want to put it up because him and Sai none of they cool. But I'm like, yo, Tazariak is a fucking idiot. He picks and chooses. That nigga's right, SMH. That nigga's a full dummy out here. He
Yeah,
doesn't know.
he know who to mess with and who not to mess with, Q.
Yeah. I put that up. I say, yo, this don't make sense. How you gonna say Shalom is fake, but you out here saying Yahweh Shah? That's One West garbage. That's not real Hebrew. But he gonna say Yahweh Shah. So he picks and chooses just like he does with everything else. Zariak is an idiot, but go ahead, my bad.
All right, let's get back to it. All right, hold up. This almost over.
Hold on. Okay, right here, right? And this is on page 127 on this book. And this is what Chief Riverman wrote, right? He said, the Cherokees being an Israelite descent, I can only speak from my experience and my memories of when the stat subject came up around the Cherokee elders. Okay, this is what the elders of the Cherokee people said, okay? He said several Cherokee elders from Qualla boundary told me, River Wind, right, of the Taino people, that they were descendants of Israelites. Okay, so this is what the Cherokee.
All right, hold up real quick. Hold up, y'all. Hold up real quick. Let's see what the Native Americans are saying. Hold up. Hold up, y'all. They tired of these folks taking their damn hit. Hold up. Let's see. Here we go. We're gonna get back to him. Hold up. Hold up. Yeah, man, this dude really wasting my time, man. But
Yeah, I don't even know why you wasting your time with that. Like, if you don't want to, if you complaining about young Marcus and
I ain't got nothing to do.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you complain about young Marcus and anonymous Hebrew, like this dude is worse. Like
Yeah, I would say
the American,
Marcus way colder than this guy.
yeah, like the Native Americans didn't have the book. They have no connection to
Yeah.
nobody in the book, bro.
Yeah.
Like until 1472 is when they figured this shit out, or when they got it. Like they didn't have it before that, you know.
I can't even say they
Hold
figured
on, let
out
me
the
find
Jewish.
it. Hold on.
No, I take that back. I don't mean figured out. I mean like when they got it, when it was forced upon them in
Yeah,
1492, when
but the Jews
Christopher
that came
Columbus
over here were
sailed the ocean blue.
the Jews that came over here supposedly was conversos or whatnot, meaning that they converted to Christianity, so they didn't bring Judaism with them.
Yeah, but see, that's a beautiful
Yeah.
thing that you
Oh,
just said that because. Go ahead.
That was JJ.
No,
I'm
you
gonna
good.
let
You
him
good.
go.
'Cause this ain't the one I wanted. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, and see, that's the beautiful thing because
Wait, I
like
want
there
to
were
find the
Jews
one.
that came, but they didn't bring fucking Judaism. They brought the Bible. Because you got to understand when you're dealing with Judaism, first when you're dealing with Judaism, you got to understand what type of Judaism are you actually dealing with, because there's about 3 or 4 sectors that are really heavy in Judaism, and then
Yeah.
secondly, you have
Oh,
to
I
be
did.
honest.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I read this.
Yep.
And then
I'm
secondly, you
sorry,
have
Q.
to
Yeah, I read this one already. Let me read it one more time.
go ahead, bro.
After Q get done, go ahead, Q. Time and everything. My fault. Yeah, I think I
Nah,
read
man,
this. Native American
it's your
communities have
show.
spoken out. No, this is our show. Native American communities have spoken out against cultural appropriation and the misuse of their history and tradition. This includes unauthorized use of Native American tribal names, imagery, and spiritual practices by non-Native individuals or groups, including some Israelite camps. Some Native American leaders. Look, here are the Native American leaders, y'all, and scholars who have addressed this issue include Brittany Woods Orison, Koyukian Dene, who emphasized that cultural appropriation is not only hurtful, but also perpetrates historical trauma and ongoing systematic racism. I got a whole bunch more, but that wasn't the one I wanted to show. But yeah, let me find. Let me get back to to him, and I'll put it in here. Hold up. All right, what's up, Sosa? I see Sosa in the building. All right, hold up. So yeah, let's get back to this guy, man. He's an emotional wreck. He got a lot to prove, man. He said it. He said that Israel, Egypt, Babylon, and all that's over here, y'all. I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. That's where he gonna lose right there. Here we go.
And again, I have video on my channel, on my channel that shows you Cherokee people claiming
Can y'all see it? Is it up? Let me see. Okay, yeah. Okay, hold on. Here we go.
these things. Elders claiming these things. I can show you videos of the Navajo people claiming these things, the Micmac people claiming these things, my people claiming these things, and not just regular people, the chiefs, storytellers, medicine men. No, I'm not done, bro. This brother went on a 5-minute screw. Hold on, bro. You ain't gonna let that happen. Hold on. Now here's another book, right?
You know you've been talking for 10 minutes.
No, I haven't.
You've been talking for 10 minutes.
Bro, he read like 3-4 sources. I only read not even like half a second.
I don't see it.
Hold on, let me bring out one more, and then you can let the kingdom back on. Hold on. Right, and this is from The Lost Lands and Promised Lands, right, by Ronald Sanders, right? And this is why these black people, Israelites, like One West and everything, even though they quote from this book, but this book exposes them of not being Israelites. Because this right here is how a Jew traveled. Let's go see who it was. And this is on a Portuguese Marano named Antonio dos Matosinhos arrived in Amsterdam. And this is what he said on the very next page. He says, and among the new world, right? He says, blessed be the name, the Lord of who he has made me an idolater, a barbarian and a Negro and an Indian. When he suddenly stopped, those Indians, he told himself, they are Hebrews. And in this chapter, I'm not going to get because you guys want me to rush off, but in this chapter, he tells you about the account of when he went up to these Indians and how they spoke Hebrew to them. And he told them how they were from the tribe of, hold on. that they were from the tribe of Reuben, and that how the tribe of Ephraim and them were in the island somewhere, right? This is all this in this book. And again, we have over like 50 books of natives, of historians, or people that came over here that said that the Native Americans are the Israelites. In fact, even a religion started called Mormonism, a whole religion of 5 million people came up with religion saying how they knew how the Native Americans.
He said Mormonism, right? All right, hold up, y'all. Watch this. Mormonism. Can y'all believe he said that? Mormonism. He's going with this. That John, what's his name? Hold up, man. Look at this. All right, hold up.
You know they did
Mormonism.
They did DNA testing for the Mormons, and the Mormons got mad because the Native Americans didn't come back as Israelites.
Right. Can y'all see this? Look at this. The Book of Mormon, the sacred text of the Latter. Look. The Book of Mormon, the sacred text of the Latter-day Saints movement, has been subject to extensive criticism and debate. Here are some key arguments made by critics. Archaeological issues, lack of archaeological evidence. Despite extensive research, no concrete archaeological evidence has been found to support the Book of Mormon claims about ancient civilizations in the Americas. Anachronisms. The Book of Mormon mentioned the animal, plants, and technologies that didn't exist in America during the time period described in the book. How about this? Historical and scientific concerns. Genetic studies, DNA research have shown that Native Americans have a distinct genetic profile that does not match the Middle Eastern origins described in the Book of Mormon, right? Linguistic issues. The languages spoken by Native Americans do not resemble the language described in the Book of Mormon. Geological inconsistencies. The Book of Mormon description of geography and climates in America does not match geographic and climate the regions described. Theological and philosophical criticisms, contradictions with the Bible. So you bringing this damn whack-ass book to the debate, bro? The Book of Mormon contains teachings and doctrines that contradict those found in the Bible. Lack of prophetic fulfillment. Many of the prophecies made in the Book of Mormon have not been fulfilled. Questionable origins. The origins of the Book of Mormon include the stories of the translation by Joseph Smith has been disputed by critics. Other concerns. Racial issues. The Book of Mormon contains passages that have been interpreted as racist. You're bringing a racist book to the debate, bro, including the idea that dark skin is a curse. Polygamy and sexism. The Book of Mormon and early Mormons' teachings have been criticized for their views on polygamy and the role of women in society. I mean, come on, bro. You bring the Book of Mormon to this debate? Hold on, look. Now, let's see what your Puerto Rican Let's see what your Puerto Rican leaders say about them taking by ISUPK in your chart. Puerto Rican leaders have spoken out against the cultural appropriation and disrespect toward their heritage by the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Unfortunately, I could not find specific quotes from leaders addressing the issue directly. However, I can provide some information on Puerto Rican leaders who have advocated for their cultural heritage and identity. Cameron Yule Cruz, the former mayor of San Juan, has been a vocal advocate for Puerto Rican rights. And Julio Burgess, a Puerto Rican poet, activist. I had one with specific quotes, so this ain't the right one. But okay, hold on. Let me give you one more. Mexican leaders. Here you go. Look at this. Mexican leaders who have spoken out against the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, stealing their history, are not well documented. However, I can provide some information on a broader context of ISUPK cultural appropriation and the impacts of Latinx communities. The ISP-UK's ideology, which claims that people of color are the true descendants of ancient Israelites, have been criticized for cultural appropriation and ensure of indigenous culture. Some Latin leaders and scholars have spoken out against ISUPK co-opting of indigenous and Afro-Latino cultural symbols and histories. For example, the Anti-Defamation League have documented cases of extreme Black Hebrew Israelite groups such as ISUPK promoting anti-Semitic and racist ideologies, which I don't understand the anti-Semitic thing because, I don't know how they Semites. But anyway, these groups often target Latino communities, particularly those indigenous Afro-Latino roots. Notable leaders and scholars. Okay, this ain't really the one I want. Civil rights activists, Mexican, Puerto Rican descent have fought against school segregation. Okay, this ain't the one. Okay, I'm gonna have a better one for the debate. Let me see. Let's see. Hold up. Yeah. So I mean, let's listen to this guy. Let's listen to this guy. Let me show you this. Did I show you this? Yeah, I showed you. Okay. All right. I had a few loaded up for him for the prelim, but he's gonna get beat up. He's gonna get beat up, man, real bad. All right, let's get back to him lying and crying. Hold up. Back to this guy. Here we go. Right here. All right, here we go. All right. Uh-oh.
Were Israelites. Okay, to do with just not just me, it has to do with all these religions, all these 50 books, all these linguistics, these scholars. Good luck on that.
All right, hey, I'm gonna let both of y'all say what y'all gotta say one more time, and both of y'all already said it's good on the debate. It's a green light on the debate. So then we're gonna get the date down. So I'm gonna share your screen again. I'm gonna let you go one more time, and after y'all both speak this, and we get the date down, I'm gonna bring the panel back up. After y'all speak this last time, and we get a date down, I'm gonna bring the panel back up. All right, you got the flow. You gotta unmute your mic.
Oh, okay, put the big screen on me, man.
All right. HOK, go.
Hey, like I say, man, this guy right here, man, as y'all can see, his racist ways has come out. You know, he been doing the same spilling act all since back then. Even when I came on his channel, he acted this way. His audience acted that way, and I just responded. You see, I'm in hostile territory. You got damn right. I'm gonna clap back. But now y'all can see who's the calm one. Who's coming with the sources and references, peer-reviewed articles? He hasn't brought one scripture. He hasn't told you what Native American tribe he represents. Then we got video of this guy saying that he's a Puerto Rican. Tashaka just got it. Tashaka showed it's in the audience right now. Tashaka got the video. How you switch from Puerto Rican and now you're a goddamn Native American? Then you can't even tell us what tribe. Then you talking about the Cherokee and all that. They are against y'all taking their history and their culture away. Let me share my screen, man. What you say, Mormonism? Are you saying the Mormons prove that you guys are the Israelites, sir? Come on, man. Hold up, bro. Let me share my screen. The Book of Mormon, the sacred text of the Latter-day Saints. He rolling with the Latter-day Saints movement. Has been the subject of extensive criticism and debate. Here are some of the key arguments that made by critics. Lack of archaeological evidence, Jose Misery Vega. Despite extensive research, no concrete archaeological evidence has been found to support the Book of Mormon's claim about ancient civilizations in America. This debate over before it starts. Look, what they say, anachronism. The Book of Mormon mentioned animals, plants, and technologies that did not exist in America during the time period described in the book. You're going to bring that fallacious book to the debate, you're going to make yourself look worse than what you're already looking right now. How about this? Historical and scientific concerns. Genetic studies, DNA research has shown that the Native Americans have a distinct genetic profile that does not match the Middle Eastern origins. You're in some trouble. I don't do DNA. That's your fault. Catch up with the times. It's 2024, about to be 2025. Like I say, I'm coming to take your belt. You don't deserve it. You're too emotional. How about this? Linguistic issues. You're going to have linguistic issues when you come to this debate, sir. The languages spoken by Native Americans do not resemble the language described in the Book of Mormon. Or fooling with the languages in the book don't match the Middle Eastern languages, sir. What language family is Native Americans? It's not Afro-Asiatic. But he's trying to flip the whole thing and say, no, forget all that over the Middle East because it's really over here. The Luxor pyramid over in Vegas is the Great Pyramid. And Israel's in Utah. You see what I'm saying? You're going to have some geographical inconsistencies, sir. The Book of Mormon description of geography and the climate. You should have never brought up the Book of Mormon because I'm going to stay on my foot on your neck. Now, I'm going to stay on so what if I use chat? If I use goddamn Google? If I use goddamn Chrome? It don't matter what I use. I'm sick of this goddamn. Here go another goddamn racist right here. Get your dumb ass up here and prove that you're an Israelite. Judah Nazareth already busted you over there hanging out with the goddamn racists. You begged to get back over there. We know you're a piece of shit. You're stupid ass out here. Don't nobody like you. You're a goddamn troll. Now, let me get back to this. Talk about what I use. Whatever I use, you niggas ain't debunking it. Let's get to what I got. I don't want to hear no crying what I use. What you use, I'm easily debunking it. So step it up. How about this? Let me get you my. This dude don't have a chance. You don't have a goddamn chance. You take his place and you prove that you're an Israelite. You're going to get beat up just like him. Now, we already caught him lying. First, he talking about he a goddamn, first he said one month he a Mexican, then he went to Thailand. Now he's a goddamn Native American. From what tribe, sir? hold on, let me. And then, like I said, if you follow your book, it says that Native Americans descend from Tagomar, which is Japhet. But he don't even follow his book. He want to make shit up as he go. And now he need to create a whole new scenario. He need to create a whole new scenario. Look at this, y'all. Hold on, let me finish this part right here. This is all I'm gonna give you. You already got beat up before the debate. Look. So, what about this? Now, I'm stop sharing. I'm gonna say the rest. But let me say something before we go. This is what you got to prove. This is what you got to prove. Here's a list of ancient lands mentioned in the Bible. Where's Egypt in America? A major power that was in the ancient Near East mentioned throughout the Bible. Huh? Where's Assyria? Jose Misery, a powerful empire. They played a significant role in the history of the ancient Israel. I guess that's Chat GPT2, GPS2. Goddamn wavy Jew or whatever the hell. You're an imposter. You're over there with the Spaniards, calling us black Canaanite dogs. You ain't no different than Jose Vega. You just like him. You just like a racist piece of shit. That's why I would gladly dog walk you and him at the same time. Babylon. Where's Babylon in America, Jose Vega? That's another major empire that conquered Judah and destroyed the Temple of Jerusalem. Where's the Temple of Jerusalem at? Where's the proof of that? How about Persia? You're going to have to come to this debate and prove Persia, Babylon, Assyria, Egypt, Israel is all in the United States, and you can't. How about Greece? Where's that at? That's mentioned in the Bible as a major power. Where's it at? You made that up in my Google Scholar voice. That's what you did. Huh? Oh, what else you got? Rome. I guess Rome was over here too as well. Huh? Where's Rome at? How about Canaan, the land of Canaan, ladies and gentlemen? Where is Canaan? He has to prove all these different locations. And like I say, Super I don't even know why you putting up. Oh, come on, bro. He went on forever and ever. But, that's all I need. Hey, you know what? Set the debate up since I get cut off. You know what I'm saying? He done went on to call me all kind of dog. Where's Philistines at? Where's Moab? Huh? Where's Ammon? You can't prove none of this shit. You made it up. I'm a dog walker. Just tell you know what? Just tell me the date. You can be tomorrow. I stay up all night. I'm a dog walker. I dare you to say tomorrow. I dare you to say tomorrow. Yeah, you better look over to the side. I've been wanting to get you for the last 5 years, and now I'm gonna get you to race ass. You can bring your super wavy, not super wavy, but wavy Jew with you. He number the goddamn Spaniard racist piece of shit as well.
All right,
yeah.
You got the flow.
What scripture and what tribe do you represent, sir? All I need to know is that. He ain't gonna tell you. Remember, he just said the Taino Indians.
Was his election or?
For you. Hey, super wavy, tell me when the debate is, and I'll be there.
All right, hey, Uncle JJ.
All right. Dude don't have a chance, man. What y'all think? Josh, you there?
Yeah. Shit, man. It just, hey, man. I mean, shit. I wasn't even really looking at it on a intellectual level. It became comical at some point, dude. Especially when you got the ratting on my man. I'm like, this nigga hype is a hypochondriac. Look at him go. I swear, man, you were 100. Then you had the thing going fast too. Oh man, that just added to it. I was like, man, this thing got my man looking like he's just going in on it.
Hey, I'll say this. This is gonna be the easiest debate you ever had, bro. Like the way how you just ran that down on him. Like it's too simple.
Yeah.
Where's Rome? How were these people, these Israelites, just walking into Rome and Greece and all of this other shit? These Israelites were just walking into these places.
Yeah.
How would they being tributaries to Greece and well, not Greece but Rome, when Rome was supposed to be right there? Like when Paul was going to Tarsus and all of that. Now you gotta now transpose that into America.
Yeah.
Where is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that you're putting a lot into it, which is good, but you don't really have to, man. This guy right here is like, he's
this
like
is the
really
easiest debate JJ's ever gonna have.
no.
Like,
I don't know what you got to prove. I mean, the only thing that you should have to prove he said that he's an Israelite, and you should have to prove that he's not. I mean, they try to make it like, yeah, they tried to make it like he was saying something like when they try to make it like in that type of debate that they have to do all the work and JJ don't have to do nothing. JJ have to work and find information proving that you're not them folks.
no, he don't. I'm not finna do that. JJ got the easiest job of them all. If this dude is saying that Native Americans are Israelites and they got the book and if Israel is over here in America, then it should be nothing for them to walk to Rome. It should be nothing for Paul. It should be nothing. It should be nothing for Paul to walk to the 7 churches. Now, those 7 churches, we know that they're not over here. So that's all
But,
JJ got to show.
yeah,
JJ
but
just
you
got to
know
show
they
how
not
they
going
walk.
they're not gonna let JJ win that easy. They got JJ got to do his flow show and everything. He got to do his rants and
But it is
everything.
that easy though. At the end of the day, like that would convince me. If I
I
was a
mean,
mod, if I was a judge on that, like I would, JJ would just tell me, well, it's impossible for Paul to walk to these 7 churches and then have to jump on a boat and no. It would be too easy for me if JJ just brought that out. Where is these
so
7 churches located?
so
He can't locate them in America.
is that a part of the debate though, or is it just
That's a part
like
of his stance. He's saying that like Israel is here in America. So if Israel is here in America, then that means that Rome
I
has to
mean,
be here in America.
I know that's his stance. He has a whole bunch of other stance that he hasn't stated.
The
I'm
main
saying like,
thing is
what is the topic of
Native
the debate?
Americans. Are Native Americans the true Israelites of the Bible? That's the main
Okay,
stance.
so
So
the whole stuff about Israel and Egypt and Rome and
everything.
Babylon being over here, that's really like a non sequitur. That's like some
Exactly. But that's why I said what
I
makes it
mean,
so easy because JJ doesn't have to go into the scripture battle with the brother. All he has to show is where
yeah, you don't
Paul
have to
was.
do that.
Yeah, you don't got to do that. You don't have to explain what this means in the scripture. All you have to do is show where Jesus was going. Okay, where is Galilee when he was moving around and shaking and doing these things? He was actually walking to these places. Paul was walking to these 7 different churches. Well, where are these churches? Well, they're
I'm saying,
definitely not here in the.
I know that's proven that that's not in America, but what that got to do with discrediting him as being an
Hold on, you
Israelite
missing it.
though?
But you missing it though. You missing it. You got to put it together. This is what kills
Yeah.
his argument because if Israel is not in America, then he cannot be an Israelite because he thinks
So
he thinks
he's running all of that concurrently, like together.
yes. Yes, he's saying that the Israelites, this native land America is where all of this shit went down at. And we know that's a lie. So JJ ain't gotta do nothing more but just do the geography shit to show him that Paul walked here, Paul walked there, Jesus walked here, walked there, and these places still have historical relevance, and these places are still there. There's
So
nothing
so
more to talk about.
so the argument clearly is this: the Native Americans are the Israelites, and this here is the old world for the most part.
There you go. That's it.
No,
All
no,
right.
no, no, no. What he's saying is the shit that they talk about in the Bible, that's not real. The Middle East is not real. The Middle East is actually in America.
Right.
That's what he's saying.
Right, and all of those histories and the Sphinx and all of that is here, like maybe Arizona or some
Right.
shit.
So
Yeah,
so
okay.
it's just a bona fide geography lesson. You don't got to go into no scriptures
Oh,
to
Mister
battle back and forth. No, you just
Mister
gotta.
Kincaid.
Look at this. Egypt is indeed located in northeast Africa. Remember, he said it's over here, not in the Americas. The idea that ancient Egyptians or Israelites migrated to the Americas and became the ancestors of Native American communities is not supported by historical, archaeological, or scientific evidence. Look at this. An overwhelming consensus among experts is that Native American communities migrated to the Americas from where? Asia, across the Bering Land Bridge thousands of years ago. The ancestors of Native American communities developed complex societies, cultures, civilizations in the Americas, independent of ancient Egyptian or Israelite influence. Some of the evidence that supports this consensus include genetic studies. DNA research has consistently shown that Native American populations have a distinct genetic profile that is separate from the ancient Egyptians or Israelites. Archaeological evidence. Archaeological findings have not uncovered any evidence of ancient Egyptians or Israelites' presence in the Americas. Linguistics analysis, ladies and gentlemen. The language spoken by Native American communities are distinct from those spoken by ancient Egyptians or Israelites. Historical records. There is no credible historical records of ancient Egyptians or Israelites migrating to the Americas. In conclusion, Egypt is indeed located in Africa. There's no credible evidence to support that the idea that ancient Egyptians or Israelites migrated to the Americas and became the ancestors of Native American communities. Hold on, what else I got? I mean, that point right there is pretty bad. Hold on, I think I had one more. Yeah. Look at this. The language spoken by Native American communities, including indigenous peoples of the Americas, do not show any linguistic connections to ancient Hebrew or other Semitic languages spoken by the Israelites. Language families. The Native American languages, these languages belong to several distinct language families, such as the Algic, spoken in Canada and North America, Iroquoian, spoken in eastern United States and Canada, the Oto-Aztecian, spoken in southwestern United States and Mexico, Mayan, spoken in Mexico, Guatemala. What you laughing at, y'all?
Hey, you talk about their language and stuff, right? I remember having arguments with those guys, and it was like, oh yes, they got the reindeers where they be like, hey yeah, hey. I like, man, if y'all don't cut that motherfucking shit out, man.
That's too pseudo. Yeah, hey, yeah. Mayan, spoken in Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, and Honduras. Right. Now, ancient Hebrew is a Semitic language. These languages belong to the Afro-Asiatic language family, which includes language such as Arabic, Aramaic, and Tigrinya. Linguistic features. The grammar and syntax. Native American language have distinct grammatical structures and syntax that differ significantly from those ancient Hebrew and other Semitic languages. Vocabulary. The vocabularies of Native American languages are also distinct from those of ancient Hebrew and other Semitic languages. Genetic and archaeological evidence. Genetic studies, DNA research. He don't do DNA and genetics, he says. DNA research have shown that the Native American populations have a distinct genetic profile that is separate from that of ancient Israelites or other Middle Eastern populations. But archaeological findings have not uncovered any evidence of ancient Israelites present in America. In conclusion, the language spoken by Native American communities do not match those spoken by the ancient Israelites. There is no credible evidence to support the idea that Native Americans are descended from the ancient Israelites. But he has taken a whole different route. He said that stuff is going on in the Middle East ain't got nothing to do with what he's talking about, because he's saying that Egypt's over here, Babylon's over here.
Yeah,
all this is over here.
Yeah, he
this
moves
is where the Israelites.
He moves automatically just off of geography, because, like I said, if JJ can show that Paul was walking to these 7 churches, where the fuck were these 7 churches he was walking to? Where was Jesus walking to? Like it's over. Like, come on, like, it just don't make sense. Like, you can't have a debate like this, bro.
Yeah,
And say that
you got to mop them up quick, man, because after a while, man, it'll start sounding like Charlie Brown, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the stuff he said, the argument just so so
I wouldn't
frivolous,
even take
bro.
that debate. Like, me personally, I
Yeah,
wouldn't even take that debate because it's so stupid. Like,
it's a real
that's like
frivolous.
when the Abos say that, like, the Nile River is really over here and it's the Mississippi River. I wouldn't take no debate like that. It's just stupid. It's just stupid. So if the Nile River is over here, then what is the river that's over in Africa? Like, what is that
Hey,
river?
but when
Is that
you
the
look at
Mississippi?
the Israelite cults, man, I mean, really, all of that stuff is kind of like stupid like that. It's like when you really, that's why I don't really like debating them guys, man, because I really find myself like arguing with fools and idiots, and sometimes I feel stupid just even arguing with them, bro.
Well, hold on, ain't you an Israelite though?
Well, not like that. Nah, I'm more like Jewish. I'm more like Jewish in the Jewish religion, bro. You
Oh,
know what I'm saying?
okay.
Yeah, I'm not.
Hey, you know
Yeah,
what? You know what? I'm glad you said that because I feel you on that.
I
Because
speak Hebrew. I speak
my last
Hebrew and all of that. Yeah, you know.
my last few months of being a fake Black Hebrew Israelite, I began to convert over to actually like Judaism. And I
Yeah.
remember when I converted over that shit, I started to talk to fake Black Hebrew Israelites, and they begin to laugh at me like, "Yo, you crazy."
Well, they probably hated you.
I
They
begin
started to hate you.
Yeah, because I began to read the Mishnah and things like that, and it was just like, oh, we don't believe in the Mishnah, and this was my logic to them,
Yeah.
which was always crazy that they can never understand this basic shit. So my whole thing was, okay, well, when we look at when the Mishnah was written, we look at all of these things. Well, wasn't the Mishnah written by black people? If the
Yeah.
Israelites were black, wasn't it written by black people?
Yeah.
So if that
Yeah.
was the case, then why shouldn't we be following it? They want to say it's the white Jews, but it's
The
like,
white,
hold on,
yeah,
the
the white
Mishnah.
Jews didn't come around to the 7th century.
Okay, so if that's the case, the Mishnah and all of that shit was already written. You see what I'm saying? So like they could
Yeah,
never understand the basic shit. They will always go against it. And I was just like, you niggas are just dumb. That's how I knew I was in a cult at that time. I was like, you niggas are just dumb.
yeah.
Hey, hey,
Just dumb.
Q,
That's
I
just
gotta
straight up.
ask you,
I
Q.
mean, most
I
of
gotta
these
ask you
cats,
this.
man.
Yes. Let me ask you, what was your Israelite name?
Oh,
Ovadia.
dabba 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 dabba.
Nah, it
Yabba
was
dabba
Ovadia.
do.
No.
Yabba dabba do.
I chose this name specifically, Ovadia,
Dr. Bond.
because no, nigga,
Yes.
no,
Yes, I heard.
no.
Hold on,
Nobody.
Q, real quick.
Hold on. Let me straighten that out. Nobody never gave me no name. I was never a
Yeah.
part of the camp. I chose my
Yeah.
own name. I chose Ovadia. Now, when you read the Bible, you may call it Obadiah, but in
Yeah.
Hebrew, it's called Ovadia, and it means a servant to God. So when you read
Yeah,
the book
Right.
of Obadiah, it's really Ovadia, which means a servant
yeah,
to God. That's what it.
Hey,
That's how you actually say it in
Josh,
yeah,
Hebrew.
yeah.
Yasha, I
Ovadia or
heard.
Obadia,
I,
either or.
hey, look. I heard Tazariak talking about one of the guys. He's like, yeah, and Dr. Bond said, I said, what? He said, yeah,
What
Dr.
the
Bond.
fuck?
Dr. Bond. What the fuck is that
Autobahn.
shit?
What? Auto man?
Yeah,
What the
Dr.
hell?
Bond. I mean, they be
Yo,
busting in with some
I
weird
remember
names
one
over
day I
there in the
heard these
camp.
guys try to say the name Benjamin, man. The first time I heard them say it. And they was talking, my man was talking like, yeah, we was some and Ben Yum 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 Yum. I'm like, what the fuck? The Ben Yum
Dr.
Yum Yum. That's somebody's name?
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, y'all
Dr.
got
bruh,
Bond.
I knew these niggas was crazy when I started to learn. No, when I started to learn Hebrew, when I started
Yeah.
to actually learn Hebrew, I knew these niggas was crazy. Cause I was
yeah.
like, you know what
Hebrew
I
is
asked myself,
Hebrew is very intelligible. That shit is unintelligible.
bro? You know what I asked myself one time? Like I began to study just because I was never a part of a camp. So it was this one particular feast day. The feast of the Feast of Tabernacles. No, is it the Feast of Tabernacle or is it the Feast of Weeks? One of them. So in that feast, in the Bible, it doesn't tell you what to do on that day. It tells you nothing. When I tell you, when you look this shit up, it tells you nothing what the fuck to do. The only thing it says is in the Bible, only in the Bible, it says that you must afflict yourself. It tells you, well, it doesn't even tell you to do it. It just tell you that's what people were doing on this particular day, that they were afflicting themselves. So when I started to look at some of the camps and shit like that, these niggas thought afflict yourself meant to go without doing this or go without doing that. And I was like, hold on. How the fuck do we actually know that this means this or this means that? That's when I started to begin to fuck with the Mishnah because I'm like, how the fuck are we supposed to know just by the Bible? This is why Jews don't fuck with the Bible. Like, of course they fuck with it, they rock with it, but they really
Yeah, they more Talmud all day. Mishnah,
yeah,
Talmud. Yeah,
exactly. They mostly fuck with the Talmud or the Mishnah because that's where you actually get your understanding and your teachings from. You don't get it from the Bible. The Bible is just like a huge commentary or a
yeah,
backdrop of from like the Bible is like if you watch the movie, it will give you the cliff notes. But when you actually get into the Talmud and the Mishnah, it breaks it down how you should do it, when you should do it, and it is very fucking detailed.
yeah,
But like black Hebrew Israelites, they don't want to fuck with it, and it always fuck with me. I'm
yeah.
like, if black people, if these Israelites were black all of this time, why don't you guys read this shit? Like,
Yeah.
cause when we look at the Babylonian Talmud, it's like, okay, well, you guys love to say that during the time when there was a Babylonian captivity, these were black people, and
You
this
know, they
was
got
written.
They got two of them: the Babylonian and the
Yeah, it is
Jerusalem
two.
one.
No, but I'm talking about specifically the Babylon. I know. There's actually like three of them.
Okay.
There's actually three of them because
Hey, you know what? You know,
there
hey,
was
before
another
you
one
go
that was
for
written. There was another
it,
one that was written in a previous captivity. I can't remember because it's been so long. But you do have the Babylonian and Jerusalem, and one that was written in a previous captivity.
up until recently, I thought that Talmud was like one book. That's a whole collection of books.
No. Hell,
Yeah,
it's a volume of
yeah.
different books, bro. It's not just one thing.
But
And
myself, I'm like into I'm like Koraites. You know what I'm saying? I'm like into the yeah. I'm more like Korite. I don't deal with Talmud. Kind of like Sadducees, like Old Testament Sadducees,
But see, you know
Levitical
what happens with
priestly.
the Karaites? I looked into the Karaite shit, but the Karaites, they fall into the same shit with the Black Hebrew Israelites. There's things that they don't know. When you deal with Karaitism, there's things that they don't know, can't know, because they don't fuck with certain shit. Like
Well,
there's certain books.
I said I'm more like a Korite. I'm not a Korite.
Oh,
You
okay,
know,
but
what I would identify with closest of anything, you know, Koraites are more like Sadducees. That's why I say that.
they
Uh, uh,
can't be though, bro. They
yeah,
can't be because they don't read all of the literature that was available. They don't read all of the literature, so it
yeah,
actually stops them from knowing a lot of shit. But I get what you're trying to say.
yeah,
Like
I'm gonna talk more out of all of them. There's certain tenets that they follow that agree with my
yeah, I'm
walk.
familiar with the Karaite Jew
You know what
movement,
I'm
but
saying?
I'm familiar with the Karaite Jew movement, but that never
Yeah,
really did anything for me because I understood that there was information that they can never unlock. And it's the same. I'm
yeah.
glad you said that.
Now
It's the
I'm
same.
not Karaite. Now, mind you that I'm not
No,
Karaite.
I disagree with you. I just said
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, I'm just saying that even with the Karaite movement, there's things that the Karaite Jews that they can't do because they don't want to fuck with certain books. So there's certain things that are not hidden, but there's certain things that they cannot do because they don't want to access everything
yeah.
because they look at shit like, oh, well, this can't be vetted, just like the Quran. They look at it like this can't be vetted. We don't know if this is true or if this is not true or this is what. So we're only gonna fuck with the shit that we absolutely 100% know. And I get that. But when you get to certain feast days, what the fuck are you cooking? How are you cooking it? What are you supposed to be doing? The Karaite Jews, they just kind of come up with their own thing. And like I
Mm.
think that's just a bunch of nonsense.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
it's a lot of tenets that like that normal Judaism don't follow that I follow. Like say lunar Sabbath, for instance. You
Yeah,
know
they
what I'm
don't
saying?
follow that shit.
Koraites, I know follow lunar Sabbath.
No, I'm not talking about Karaites. I'm not talking about
Oh,
Karaites.
okay. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to make like show you little things in there that they follow that I follow. The idea of following written law over the oral Talmud. You know, that's a tenet that I
That's
follow that they
see, and
follow.
I don't agree with that though. That
I
makes
mean,
no
but that
sense to me.
but that's okay. You ain't got to walk this walk.
No,
you
no,
got to
no,
walk.
no, no, no.
You got
I'm
to
not.
walk the
I'm not.
atheist walk.
No. I'm just talking about at the time that I was a fake Black
Okay.
Hebrew Israelite because
You mean it
listen,
didn't make any sense to you?
yeah, at that time it didn't make sense
Yeah.
because if we're talking, okay, everything, nothing was written down initially. Nothing was written down. This was something that was passed down, and then eventually it began to be written down. So if something wasn't written down and this was a part of the culture, and based on that culture, they begin to write down shit based on their culture, that makes sense to me. So when the Karaites or the fake Black Hebrew Israelites and people in these different sects, they begin to say, well, we don't want to follow that because there was nothing. You can't prove that this was the original thing that was written down. You can't prove anything was the original thing that was written down. Nobody can. So when we look at
I don't know what that I don't know what you mean by that. Like give me an example. Like what are you saying? Like you can't what do you mean by you can't prove an original thing that was written down? Like give
okay,
me an
perfect.
example of what you're talking about. Like
Yes, so okay, so the feast of weeks when it tells you the things that you should cook, the things that you should cook, the things that you should not do, things of that nature, the Karaite Jews to say, well, we don't want to do that because when you talk about the Babylonian Talmud, They wrote down these things that they were doing because it was a part of their culture. So when you go into the book of not Nehemiah, the other dude, he tells you that they begin to write these books for the simple fact that they were losing their culture. So this is why they wrote these books. So when they begin to write these things down, this wasn't something that was originally written down. This was things that they were already doing.
Yeah.
They were already doing these things for so many times. But what happened is when they started dealing with different nations and people, different women, they stopped doing them. No different than right now. If your son or daughter start to fuck with a white boy or a white girl, they're not going to be cooking soul food. They're gonna start to just do other shit. If they never was taught how to cook soul food, they're never gonna do it no more. So you know what happens? They wrote down a goddamn book to say this is what we should be doing. Same goddamn thing. Because I got family members who moved out of the hood and they don't know how to cook soul food. Why?
There was
Because they're separate from it. You
all
know what
of
I'm saying?
them, all of the Jewish sects have things in there that I've learned from. So I pick from different things to different Jewish sects parts that I like, and because all of them got parts that I like, and all of them have parts that I just can't rock with. You know what I'm saying?
Picking and
Uh,
choosing.
like there's things in the Talmud, that I just think that's just crazy. Like when
But
I don't
why
believe it.
though?
Well, I don't believe in things like messiahship the way that they say messiahship should be.
But hold
You
on, let me
know,
ask you this question. Freeze right there, just so we can have a conversation. So, why would you disagree with the things that were written down in the Talmud when these things were written down approximately 1,500 years ago, and they only wrote down the things that they're already doing? They were
well,
only
by the time the Talmud became written, all of the Israelite captivities had happened already. You know what I'm saying?
no, no,
Uh,
no, no,
by,
no. They were in the middle of captivity when the
when,
Babylonian Talmud
when
was written.
when was these Talmuds written? Wasn't they written like around the 2nd and 4th century?
No, no, in the middle of the Babylonian Talmud, in the middle of the Babylonian captivity, that's when the Babylonian Talmud was written. You have about like I want to say like 200 years later, that's when the Jerusalem Talmud was written. But the original is the Babylonian Talmud. That one was written. That was the original.
Yeah, there's
So
things
what I'm
that.
asking is, why would you disagree with the things
Okay,
that they wrote down
okay.
when they only wrote down
It's
things
about.
to preserve their culture? They only wrote this
Okay,
down. They didn't write it down because they just felt like writing a book. Their culture was under siege. So they said, damn, we're gonna lose our goddamn culture. No different than black people. If we decided to write down our culture right now in the book, which we see people doing, we got Nas holding lectures at colleges and things of that nature to try to preserve our culture as black people. It's the same goddamn thing. So
well,
why would you go against what what the Babylonian Talmud was saying, because that's what they were doing at that time.
because the Babylonian Talmud, that form of rabbinical Judaism, period, I just don't follow it because that's not the pure form of Judaism.
But
You
it
know,
is though.
no, it's not. There's no rabbis in the Old Testament.
What?
There's no, it's not. Not even in
So
the
so
Hebrew
so
language.
so okay, so
Not
let me
even in
ask
the
you
Hebrew
this.
text.
No,
There's no synagogues in the Old Testament. All of that stuff with rabbinical Judaism, and
so what was the
all the way up until 70 AD, there was a conflict between the Pharisees and the Sadducees.
no, let's
The,
go
the,
before that.
the
Let's go
Pharisees,
before that.
the Pharisees are rabbinical Judaism. The Sadducees were the Judaism of the Levitical priest. I'm going with what the Levitical priest had to say over what the
Okay,
rabbis
okay,
had
okay.
to
Stay
say.
right there. Stay right there and just walk with me. Let's stay right there and walk with me. So when you're talking about the Levitical priests,
Yeah.
wouldn't they be the rabbis?
No.
Why not?
The original, the Pharisee Judaism came into play simply after most of the Jews that came to rabbinical Judaism were Jewish converts for the most part.
Hold on. Let me move you back, and I want to ask the question again.
All going all the way back, going all the way back till the Babylonian captivity.
Yeah,
We're going that far back.
See, what you keep doing is you keep bringing up the Pharisees. I'm not talking about them. That's ACE. I'm talking about BCE.
A
Before.
Pharisee itself, the Pharisees itself, that goes back BC.
Yeah, but that's where they begin at. I'm not talking about that. I'm
Yeah.
talking about when we actually talking about our Levitical priesthood. These people, we would call them. What does the word rabbi mean? What does it mean?
Rabbi mean the word rabbi comes from the Hebrew word rab, meaning much. So
No, hold on. No. I'm not asking. No. I'm not asking you where it comes from. I'm asking you what does the word rabbi mean?
It would mean like someone like who knows much.
No. That's not what I'm asking you, brother. I'm asking you what does the word rabbi mean? What does it mean?
It means like someone who knows much.
No,
in its purest linguistic form. It doesn't mean master.
I'm not asking you that. Go ahead.
What are you asking me then?
Listen. He's right. Rabbi is not in the Old Testament. But let me show this real quick, and then y'all can continue. Just let me cut his head off real quick. All right, can y'all see this?
Yeah.
Now, Jose Vega, you said that the original Israelites are in America, right? And they dealt with Yahweh. And he said all of the Native Americans are the real Israelites. Well, let's look at here go the tribe, the Abenaki. Their deity is called Azeban. He's known as a trickster. This has nothing to do with Yahweh. The Abenika, their deity name is Glove Saab, a legendary figure of the Wabiki people, native people located in Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine. These stories were first recorded at Silas Rand and by Charles Godfrey. It says cruel or evil God. You see what I'm saying? There's a whole list, man, I can go through. I ain't really going to go through it. Maybe I'll save it for the debate. But none of these deities, ladies and gentlemen, has anything to do with Israelites. Yahweh, none of these guys. Fertility flute player, creation spider, and grandma. Look at this. Sun spirit creator. The whole, I mean, come on, man. Master of bears. You know what I'm saying? Goddess of the hunt. Sky god, wind god. Man, you in some goddamn trouble. Raven spirit. Come on, man. What are we doing? Look at this. The house god, the god of the evening of the west, the coyote trickster god, the Navajo. You know your Navajos you was talking about. Where your Cherokees. I mean, none of these guys has anything. Okay, so if these are real, here go your Tainos, sir. Here got a whole list of Taino gods that you're gonna get beat up on. I did this to you before. Look. Hey ya. Here got a hey ya. Here got a hey ya guy.
Look, I'm trying to think of this one guy, man.
Hold on, here got a hey ya guy. They're predominant indigenous people of the Caribbean. And it says the earth, symbolic narratives, the origins of life, earth, and the universe. The supreme God, great spirit. But then they got other guys. Yah-Yah-Yel, the son of Yaha. You see? The son of Yah-Yah. And then, as a matter of fact, Yah-Yah, killed Yah-Yel. I remember the history of that. He killed him. Look at this. Taino. The Atabi goddess, mother goddess of freshwater fertility, the counterpart of Yuka, the Yukaha, masculine spirit of fertility. I mean, Taino got about 20 different goddamn guys, bro. Look at all these Taino guys, y'all. Look at this, a whole list of them, about 18 of them. I mean, bro, what are we doing? Old man fire god, the god of the sun and good weather, god of the moon and rainstorms. Bro, come on, man. I mean, come on, bro. We're not going for this, man. You in some trouble, bro. You in some trouble. Let me show you what Yasha was talking about real quick about the rabbis, because he's absolutely right. That didn't come until later on. Here it is right here.
And they add a lot of pagan stuff into the religion.
Yeah. Real quick, Cube. I mean, Oh yeah, him is coming from oh yeah. Hey, a girl on your neck too, cute.
No,
Hold
she
up.
ain't.
Oh, I didn't even share it. Hold up. Oh, here she go right here. She on you. Let me just show you your competition. This is cute debate. She on you.
She just sent you that 13 minutes ago. Yeah,
I'm just promoting. Yeah, she on. She just put this up.
Nah, she just played my video. All she did was play my video. I talked to her earlier.
Get past this. There we go. All right, here we go. Q.
Hey, check this out real quick. Check this out real quick.
This
you ever heard of?
I'm gonna shut up.
She may be a female, but this is
we
my
might
panel.
have to do a whole. This is a whole hour and 53.
This is my panel.
This is a whole hour and
This is my
53 minutes.
panel.
We might have to do another show on this.
That's
Nah,
the show
this
you
is my
did the other
panel.
day.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, she just
Yeah,
put up
we
my
have to
panel.
probably do a whole other show on that one, Q.
And check this out. You ever heard this story about this guy
But
named
Yasha said,
Esteban? You ever heard this story about this guy named Estebanico? It's a history where when they came over here from Spain, it was this black guy that knew how to speak Hebrew and Arabic and all of this stuff. Yeah, when he came up over here, and he thought they talking that junk that when he get over here that they was gonna meet Jews and stuff over here, and when this guy got to talking that stuff to them Indians, man, them Indians turned around and killed all of them.
Equiano.
It was a guy named Estebanico. It was either Estebanico or this other guy that came right after him. No, it wasn't Equiano.
No, I know. I was just gonna laugh because I remember when Garfield brought that out. That killed a lot of niggas when he brought out Equiano. That was a funny time back in the day.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yo, Garfield be killing me on Hebrews, bro.
Man, that nigga salacious as hell, bro. No, he don't. Well, he be killing them. That nigga got smashed by me every time, and don't want to see me. I'll pay him to. I'll pay that nigga to debate me.
Don't make me
Hey,
set
look,
it up.
Terry, here goes the point. The term rabbi is not mentioned in the Old Testament. In fact, the title rabbi is relatively late development in Jewish history. In the Old Testament, spiritual leaders in Israel were typically referred to as priests, COON, prophets, or elders. The title rabbi emerged during the Second Temple period, 515 BCE or 70 CE, particularly after the destruction of the temple of 70 CE. The term rabbi comes from the Hebrew word rab, meaning great or master. Initially, it referred to respected teachers and interpreters of Jewish law and tradition. Over time, the title rabbi became more formalized, and the role of the rabbi evolved to including teacher, leading prayer services, and providing guidance for Jewish laws.
Okay.
So yeah,
hold on. And this was my whole point that I asked him about that. So when he talking about the Levitical priesthood, Levitical priesthood, and we begin to see the Jewish landscape change, those same here, pull that back up real quick. Just pull that back up real quick.
All right.
Pull it back up real quick.
And that's it. I gotta end it. McQueen looking at me crazy.
Nah, it's cool.
You got to end it.
Yeah.
I've been on here. I've been on here like 7 hours today.
Right. So when you look, when you look at the Kohanim, the Nevi'im, and the Zechariah, these same people during those times, because what this isn't saying and is that the priests, the prophets, and the elders, they begin to fade out. But when they begin to fade out, you know what they begin to turn into? They begin to turn into your rabbis, your teachers, your people that would be, because okay, so watch this. Hold on. Let me say this and I'm done.
You're right, but
Let me say this and I'm done. I'm gonna say this and I'm done, and then we can let JJ go to sleep, and then you can respond. I won't even respond after that. So it says the title rabbi emerged during the Second Temple period,
Right.
515 to 70 CE, particularly after the destruction of the temple in 70 CE. The term rabbi comes from the Hebrew word rav, meaning great or master. Initially, it referred to respected teachers and interpreters of Jewish law and tradition. So
Right.
now, when we look at our priests, the Kohanim, they had that office to do what? To teach and interpret Jewish law. When we look at our prophets, they also had that juxtaposition and they had that upon them to teach and interpret Jewish law. When we look at our elders, they had the same thing to where they had to do what? Teach and interpret Jewish law. So when you fast forward and we no longer have the Kohanim, we no longer have the Nevi'im, we no longer have the Zekiim, they become the rabbi. So your priests, your prophets, your elders, they were the rabbi once everybody began to transfer and they no longer could hold office and serve office. When you had your Jewish structure and they had their own culture. So when they got uprooted out of that culture, there were no just priests that you had. You didn't have your culture anymore. It was uprooted. You had no more prophets. They were uprooted. You had no more elders. They were uprooted. And you were also, at that time, they were living under a system of another culture. So now what it migrated to was rabbis. So all of your priests, your prophets, and your elders, they became rabbis. And what did they do? How can you just have a new group of people that are practicing and interpreting Jewish law? No, your priests, your prophets, and your elders, they were your rabbis, and that's all I'm saying. I hope you understand that.
I mean, I understand it, but I don't take that. I don't take that as truth 100%. I take a lot of truth in there, but I think what you're trying to say, I mean, if I leave it alone, it could rest at the truth, but after I say what I'm going to say, it's going to fix it up, and then it's going to make it all the more true. That is so, but that didn't happen as early as you were trying to make it happen, like Second Temple destruction period. When these rabbis came, the Levitical priest, the Sadducees, the Levitical priests, they weren't called the Sadducees, they were called the Benzodaki, sons of Zodok. And they were called that even in the Hebrew scriptures. Zodok. Zodok is a Sadducee is a Latinization of Zodaki. Okay, so anytime you see Sadducee, you talk about the Levitical priest, and what I'm saying is that there were two separate. And there after the temple, Judaism broke off into two separate sects. The old sect were the Levitical priests. I think you kind of expounded that you knew that. The split that you're talking about took place in 70 AD when the Romans supposedly destroyed what was going on at that time. That's when they had split. Up until then, they both of those sects subsided for hundreds of years. They coincided side by side with each other, conflicting with each other. The Levitical priests, the rabbis were there to undermine the Levitical priesthood. And you asked the question that I never got a chance to really answer, that why I don't follow it. Why I don't follow these, because these teachings mostly, if you go back and follow the history, you'll find that most of the rabbinical Judaism is all mostly converts, and all throughout their history, most of them were converts and half breeds and stuff like that. And their whole job basically was to undermine the Levitical priesthood the whole time. And they did a very good, well job at that. There's things in the Talmud that says stuff like that when the Messiah comes, that he's going to turn pork into a clean meat, and we'll all be able to eat it. I mean, if you haven't eaten pork in all these hundreds of thousands of years, you shouldn't even want it. Your body and DNA and mind shouldn't even want it. You know what I'm saying? I haven't eaten pork in 30-some years, and I don't even think about it. I have no desire for it. Why would you want a Messiah to bring you back pork into your life, or to make pork a good animal, or to make them a clean animal? You know, to me, that's just ridiculous and crazy, and it undermines the law. You know, a lot of that stuff that they say undermines the law in the Talmud. And I just can't follow it. You know what I'm saying? They believe in things like life after death. You know what I'm saying? They believe in spooky spiritual angels, demons, ghosts, all of that type of stuff that I don't believe in. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't follow it.
Hey,
Things
real
that I
quick,
know.
we got indigenous black man. We got indigenous black man on the line. Go ahead, indigenous, the hitman. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know these things
Indigenous, you got the
that
floor.
are not true. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of makes it like a lot of people see me like an atheist in the sense.
All right. Go ahead, Yash. I mean, indigenous, let indigenous get in real quick. We're gonna shut it down.
Yeah, the 7 churches is in Turkey. Okay, the 7 churches is in Turkey. You know, they have names, but I don't have the list in front of me. And then also in Antioch was where they called them Christians. The rabbinic Judaism didn't break off after, you know, or around the time of after the Council of Jerusalem. So Jesus was already dead. Jesus could have never been a rabbi. Okay, simple as that. Now, when we break off with the rabbinic Judaism, they're breaking off with the Pauline doctrine and going over and making up their own mess. And then the rabbinic Judaism turns into the Judaism that we have today. So that was the rabbis who didn't want to listen, who wanted to make up their own shit, running away from the true religion and going and making up their own shit, like the Catholic Church and them. But yeah, that's
What happened, yo?
The black Jews in Portugal and Spain who got evicted out of Portugal and Spain, helping to create Negro land. So yes, there were black Jews there, and they came in down onto the west side of Africa, which you call Negro land. If you look it up on the map, it's in Africa, and they could have easily took those people from those ports, you know, and had black Jews coming over here. And then so like I said, what do you say? What was the reason for Paul and Barnabas split from each other? Okay, you know, what was the reason? Because Paul and Barnabas was given the right hand of fellowship by James, Cephas, and John at the Council of Jerusalem. After Jesus passed away, probably like 40 AD or 50 AD, somewhere in there, probably before they even broke off into rabbinic Judaism. So, hell no, Jesus wasn't a rabbi. And rabbis is, you know, like I said, the rabbinic Judaism breaking off from the Pauline doctrine and going their own way, making up their own shit. And the Muslims follow them.
Okay. I don't think nobody up here said Christ was a rabbi. I think we were just talking about the term. But Josh, you want to get any final words? We're gonna go ahead and end this. Like I say, Jose. Oh, wait, before you say anything, the debate, we got a debate Friday night. Superweight will be going against the Lions Den champion, Soldier K9. Was the Bible an anti-African book? We will be doing this in the debate Coliseum. The second debate Saturday will be JJ7000 and Mandika Mali 7K versus Jose Misery Vega. We're Native Americans, the true Israelites of the Bible. This Sunday we're gonna come back over here in the Lions Den. Indigenous black man will be taking on the truest. Which one is better for the community, creationism or evolution? And then also they got another debate viewing Outside the Cube versus Sister Genesis. Our humans monkeys? So we got about 4 different things lined up, man. Y'all stay with us, man. We're gonna keep this information going and flowing. And so I look forward to to all the debates coming up. And if anybody else want to get in the ring, I got another debate in the works. Was Mary a virgin or something like that? I forgot how it go. The virgin birth. Was it real or, according to the Bible, or fallacious? Got 2 Israelites is going to get in the ring with that. And yeah, man. So we got some things brewing, and then we got Sister Honey going against Super Wavy coming up. Our Homo sapiens extinct. So we got science, we got religion, we got a mix and match of different things coming up. So yeah, we doing.
JJ, I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you stepping out there and getting back to what you planned on doing months ago. Getting this shit started regardless of who's not with you or who is. You know what I'm saying? Just get it going, man. Because you know what I'm saying. It's what we need.
Yeah.
We need some truth getting out here, brother.
Yeah, get these different topics going, man.
That's like you can ask Yasha. I showed Yasha that video about the top guys saying that this stuff don't exist and it had to be a creator and all this stuff. So on science there's two sides, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna off with just real quick, JJ. Science, there are two sides, okay? Mm-hmm. On any argument, there are two sides. So they go from one side and don't, implement the other. They just go from a 180-degree perspective. You got to go from a 360-degree perspective. Science don't speak in absolutes. These guys do. Doctors give you opinions. That's why they tell you can go and get a second opinion if you don't like the doctor's opinion. Okay? So, like I said, we got to be, more, aware of what's going on around us and the talking points that these people use, because they're just regurgitating ignorance. And I thank y'all, love y'all, and peace, Yasha and JJ, love y'all. Keep these out your grass road and stop minding my people.
All right, that was indigenous. I had a little background music going for him, but he cut it short. All right, so we're going to go and get up out of here, man. Like I say, Jose Vega, your funeral will be this next Saturday coming up, brother. It's going to be bad for you. It's going to be brutal. It's going to be ugly. Are the Native Americans the true Israelites of the Bible? You in some trouble. See? All these years you're running your goddamn ham hop eating lip. Now you're going to pay for it. Like I said, so let's get up out of here, man. Thank y'all for hanging out for 3 hours and 20 minutes. I gotta go tend to my wife in here, show her some attention, watch a movie, do all the stuff that a husband's supposed to do. I can't be on here 24 hours. I gotta learn to manage my time between this and my family. You know what I mean? So yeah. So let's get up out of here. Let me see. We got Neo Love loaded up. Let me see. I thought I had Neo loaded up. Let me see. Hold up. Neo, I thought I had your song loaded up. I don't see it. God dang it. So we just have to do with this. 7,000 going 7,000. Peace and blessing, y'all. We out. Checking that the beat. Naga World Order.
that move that I told you, the one thing right there, JJ. Hit it on their ass. Hey.
Yeah. Checking in. Lions Den. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what a real Lions Den, who the Lions Den is. Y'all know what it is. All these fakers and perpetrators are trying to steal something, knowing that I'm greater over here. You hear me? They don't come to see you. You don't put out no information. You argue with the people that come on the goddamn panel. The hell's wrong with you? The hell's wrong with you? One more.
I want you and that young man to tie that knot. I'm going to pray for you. And I want you to hold on to God's unchanging hand, because he helped Joshua fight the battle of Jericho. Yes.
It's the old
He helped Daniel get out the lion's den. He helped get off the island.
Let me get straight to the business. Yeah. Got them lions in the building. Yeah. Why you lying to the children? Yeah. Why you lying to the children? Yeah. RIGHTEOUN. Man, you know I've been the bed. Man, they know contest. Yahweh, he do the bed. We will not see you tomorrow. Cause you cannot go to daughter. All the sons and all the daughters. Standing all with big man daughters. But my son, he made me Taurus. On that line, I'm still a Taurus. Karate kicking Chuck Norris, 4-5 on my waist. If he started, wouldn't I hesitate to get retarded? Oh Lord, he ain't got a PowerPoint, he farted. He's running to the hills like a Philistine. Y'all hitting Hamites with the guillotine. Situation turned up with the ratchet team. JJ7000 to debate me. I know them haters gon' hate me, but he won't debate me. Pistol off safety. He respond, come wake me. If I don't get up, nigga shake me. Really get me up. If he don't show up, then he fake G. I touch down and make these nigga nuts hate me. Dear brother. Balling and crawling all the way from H-Time. Let me get straight to the business. Man, them lions in the building. Why you lying to them children? Why you lying to them children? You gon' cry, you gon' get it. Me, I'm like a frog, nigga, ribbit. Of course, it's in the spirit. I just got the Porsche, she can steer it. Michael got the raw, Shaq and Willie. Lamborghini doors, you better not spill it. Mama's high, say I'm more than just a villain. Mama's cry, I'm dope and wide for her children. Suicide, immortalized as a realist, yeah. Damn fuck, black suicide. Let me get straight to the business. Got them lions in the building. Why you lying to them children? Yeah. Why you lying to them children? Yeah. RIGHTEOUN. Man, you know I be there. Yeah. Man, they know they no contest. Yeah. Yahweh, yeah. Wow, what's that? Why didn't they take it over? Number one debate league, you heard me? When it's up, it's stuck.
Yeah. The Lions is in the building. Get out the goddamn. I know. We out. Yeah. Maybe one more. Let me see. Hold up. No, maybe not. All right, we out. Can't get one more. All right. Peace and blessing, y'all. Jose Vega, you don't have a snowball's chance in hell. Peace.